for the Czech Republic, by the way, Marshall?
What? Fuck, what?
The new English name of the Czech Republic is Czechia.
Oh,
Actually,
an English name.
Yeah.
Wait, what does that mean? Did the Czech people say this is what to call us in English? Or did the English...
They changed the German, Czech... not the Czech. The German, English, and French translation, because they for years, the translation's been a bit iffy, and they've wanted a one-word name, too. So they, it's passed in April.
Like Czechoslovakia? No. Anyway, so what is it? Czechia now?
It's spelled like Czech, but with an I-A right on the end of Czech, so it's Czechia.
Czechia.
Yeah.
Before we go live, I'm just going to run to the washroom.
Live.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to run to the washroom.
You couldn't have done that when we called half an hour ago?
Jesus Christ. This is why you alienate us.
I was going to mention this at the end of the session, but I guess now's the perfect time. This is Tucker's last session, guys.
Yeah, so we're going to beat the dick out of him.
This is not true, I don't think.
Our last opportunity to get all our dick beating out.
Let me stop recording.
What?
Stop recording. Stream's still going to be fine.
Oh.
You know how OBS has the recording and the streaming buttons? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And
so
then
you're
record.
Have you seen the show Black Mirror?
Yeah, well, I saw adverts for it when it was first coming out. I don't think I
saw the first season. I haven't finished yet, but it's pretty cool. Pretty disturbing so far. It's just like a lot of not so much of it is believable, but there was one thing that I could say okay, this could happen. But it's basically just like basically worst case scenarios from different technologies. And it's basically like a Twilight Zone for technology, which, as someone who's really technical optimist, it's kind of weird watching it, but it's an interesting show so far.
I hate that with YouTube streaming, it never changes the thumbnail when you link it to people, like on Skype or on Twitter. The thumbnail will be 4 months ago's thumbnail and title. At least it will.
Yeah.
I always have to say to people, the thumbnail lies.
For me, it changes on your channel immediately.
Yeah, but I very often link it on Twitter and on Skype, and it's always TW from June.
Whoop whoop.
Yeah, that sucks. That's stupid.
So Tucker, I mentioned that this would be your last session. Do you want to explain, rather than me explain? Probably better coming.
Oh my God! How'd you notice he came back?
He said hello.
I said
God
hello.
Okay, I swear to God, sometimes I just don't hear Tucker speak.
So more or less, I'm just looking to do different things. I said to both Marshall and Putty that I wasn't totally 100% committed to the RPG right now, and that I thought it would be better for both me and them to kind of have me go away for a while, so that they can. That sounds so weird. I've got to go away for a little while, guys. But it would give them an opportunity to bring in people who would be more committed to the experience and allow me more time to do things that I wish to do more than this.
Yeah, so we're going to be looking in over the next week or so on getting people in. I think I haven't talked about Marshall about this specifically, but I think we're aiming for the Friday slot with the same time slot we used to have on Saturdays. I think that's probably best for both.
We
of us.
are Friday.
Friday.
Yeah, that works.
It's like pretty much the weekend. I think that's a good slot for everybody. At least it is for me. But I'm free most weekdays, and I guess I've brought this possibility up to Marshall before, and I still think a early Sunday stream is an interesting idea. But we'll finalize a time. In the future, we're going to wrangle someone up this week. I said on Twitter,
how early was the Sunday stream that you proposed?
I think I settled on. I think I was talking 3 my time, which was 10.
That is pretty early.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing is that in order for it to be early for me, it kind of needs to be pretty early for you.
I could do it. I have to wake up that early for school and stuff sometimes. So it's. So
are you not going to sacrifice your Sunday for me, Marshall? Your Sunday lie-in?
My Sunday. No, I don't have to sacrifice. I can just sleep after the session.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus.
What?
You realize it's a 3-hour session, right? That'd be 1 p.m.
Yeah, take a little cat nap.
Okay.
I'm not saying I'm not sleeping before the session either. Like, I sleep before the session.
You're sleeping all the time, Marshall. You slept before this session.
Yep.
We're gonna grab someone throughout the week. I said on Twitter earlier, and I plan to stick by this. There will be an RPG session every week if I have anything to say about it. We've been going for 6 weeks now, and I think that's pretty good for this channel. So I plan to make it every week.
Sound like a bear looking for hibernation.
Well, it's funny you mentioned that. Let's get into the session today, shall we?
So where we left off, Tucker was being viciously beaten up by 10 large black men.
Damn!
Why do they have to be black, Marshall?
Whoa, I didn't say they had to be black, but
Sounds
Tucker's
like
a
my kind of
racist and he
party.
pissed them all off.
First of
no.
all, sounds like my kind of party.
No, what I was going to say is, Tucker, I guess, I meant to, we should have made this decision before we started streaming, but we got distracted. Do you guys want this session, now I know you both want it to be Tucker-centric either way, but do you want it to be taking place from where Tucker left off, or skipping time to where Putty left off in the timeline, and we just come up with what Tucker did since then?
That's a good question.
From whose POV do we start the session from? Because if we do the latter, we could start it from Putty until he finds Tucker, or we could start it from Tucker until Putty finds him.
So I formulated an answer already, but I would rather Tucker answer if he has one.
I mean, I think I'd rather have the second one.
So skip?
Yeah, just skip, and whatever happens to me, we're going to find out later.
I would say
Okay.
start from where Tucker left off. And most of the session be, or at least half of the session be, like in the same time period as last session, and basically have the entire session be like the start of where Tucker left off until where I end this session. You know what I mean? That's the time scale of this session, but only intersplice bits with me very infrequently. If you know what I'm saying. I don't know if I explained that very well, but basically, you can have me doing stuff even during the Tucker stuff that happened during the last session, as long as it just doesn't interfere. Because a lot of what I'm going to be doing is walking, if you remember, in this session. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Because I think the most interesting things is going to be what happened last session's time frame for Tucker. There's going to be a lot of going back to the swamp.
it's up to you, Tucker. If you don't care about the swamp and that sort of thing, I would skip ahead. But if you like those sorts of journeys, I would do it.
What's in
You know
the
what?
swamp?
Let's do the swamp thing. I'll go through the swamp, and I'll make it back, and I'll die halfway through. No, I'm kidding. Well,
You're with the rest of the party. Spoilers. You're with the rest of the party. Putty's less safe than you are.
But I'm going around the swamp, remember?
That is true. That is true.
oh, that's where you guys found. Oh, so he was in the. Oh.
I don't think you're correct in this assumption you're making.
I don't know what assumption you're making.
Oh no!
Sounds super assumption-y.
I was assuming, Marshall, that you were gay, but
like, dude, that's rude. You didn't know I was gay. Okay, so, the swamp.
What's in the swamp?
You begin, Tucker. You last saw Putty about 10 minutes ago. You are
as I said goodbye to him when you violently took over my body and I had no control over what happens.
Anyway, so it's been about 10 minutes. You've walked down. You've walked down the staircase and down to the not staircase, but the sort of little like carved platform down the cliff face, and you are now near the swamp, where the swamp meets the sea, meets the plain, meets the cliff, meets the forest. It's like a fucking crazy area. Yeah, so you see you're with your group, and they say, so Are we going back into the swamp now? Says, what's his name? Timmy.
Timmy
says.
Well, I do believe, Timothy, it is the quickest way through, and, well, I guess the first thing we should find out, though, is if our gator friend will be joining us or not.
How will we find that out? Like, do you have a plan to get it to come back?
Not totally, but we'll figure it out.
Well, we're here, so... roll a perception check, Tucker. Or not a... Wait, is perception a skill in this?
It is.
Okay, then roll a perception check.
Yes, there it is.
So as you guys are talking about the swamp and your strategy and the crocodile, you notice a figure sitting on the edge of the water.
Is it Croco, bro?
It seems to be human. It's not a croc.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
And it's not the edge of the swamp, it's the edge of the sea.
Okay. Timothy, I'm not totally sure how I'm going to find our crocodile buddy, but that guy over there, I'm going to see if he knows anything. Keep watch of our friend here.
I feel like this is a dangerous course of action.
Referring to the girl.
Why?
I just feel like shadowy figure on the edge of a swamp, approaching alone.
Also,
at any point.
Also, I have a question, Tucker. How have you restrained the girl? Is it how is she bound? So I know for role playing her. Like, did you tie up just her hands? Did you tie up like how did you tie up her hands? Did you put a gag around her mouth?
Marshall needs to know.
This does sound creepy.
I know. That's why I'm like, oh my god.
That's why I'm trying to not sound creepy. I'm trying to sound very like medical.
Did you put a gag on her?
I'm trying to sound specifically very cold and medical.
How
like,
did you tie
was there
her?
Was there not a gag around her mouth?
Come on, guys.
It's my
Friday night. It's my Friday night.
It's Thursday.
No, I'm actually wondering if she can talk or not. Is she allowed to talk?
Yeah, she can talk.
Come on, make these decisions quicker. Okay. And
I'm the one back here in the background just making jokes.
Can she move those hands of hers?
No, they're bound behind.
What did
her
you do with her
back.
clothes? What she wearing?
Okay, that's all I need to know. Okay, so, but she is able to walk.
I mean, yeah, kind of. Like,
I didn't know if you were carrying her or something. Okay, so you walk over to the dark figure by the seaside, and do you say something to him? How close are you to him when you say something to him, or do you not at all? You just grab him.
I grab him and slit his throat. I holler from I holler from hollering distance. I holler and I say, "Hello there, sir."
The man's head cocks round very quickly, and he says, "What can I do for you?"
I was wondering if you know of any way to get to the mining district from here. Any special secret trick ways?
Mining district? He gets up and sort of hobbles over to you.
Okay, that's uncomfortable.
The mining district, huh? He's wearing a hood, but you can see through the hood that he's clearly a very old and disfigured man. He looks timeless. He
looks slightly like Emperor Palpatine. No.
Yeah, he actually looks. That's a good description.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
So he says, what are you going to the Imperial lands for?
I'm just on. Well, me and my buddies there are just on our way back from a little adventure per se.
A little adventure, huh? Oh, well, like I said, I would never go to the Imperial. I didn't say that yet. Shit.
Like, what the? That actually really works for this character, I think.
I would never go to the Imperial lands. It's corrupt. They don't give you a fair shake anymore nowadays. Trust me.
All right. Well, thank you. Thank you for your time, sir.
The name's Phil.
Marshall, you need to stop this blood bending. All right, stop possessing people.
Yeah, I know, it's pretty scary.
Yeah.
I will always possess.
I'll always be there. In here. And he points to your head.
As far as
Points
regards
to your penis.
as far as in regards to taking over,
Every boner, that's me.
as far as in regards to taking over non-human characters, I generally, if the person is not here, I'm fine with doing it if I'm not altering, like making major choices for them.
Okay.
But because sometimes it's fun to do that for role-playing purposes. Okay, so he says,
fuck with people. It's fun to fuck with people's lives, Marshall. Is that what you're saying? Do you find it fun to change everything?
like we just like that's what else is life? This is why you got Sims 3 today, buddy. You know the truth.
That's true. I have some funny stories already. That game is something else.
Oh, wow, that was quick. Okay, you'll have to tell me at the end of the stream.
It's funny mainly because it was the first day that it happened. In the break. In the break.
Yeah. Sims 3's Putty's life. So
actually, Touch Phillips is the character I'm playing.
The old man says, "Now, I'm meditating. Leave me alone." And he turns back and walks over to the water.
That was weird. I'm gonna walk back to the party.
So the when you get back, the lads look very tense and awkward around the girl.
What about the girl? What does she look like? Has that guy gotten a little wet?
Oh God!
Just from the saliva. That's all. That's all.
There isn't one though.
Oh, okay. My mistake.
Okay, so she says she says, "Why are you all looking at me like that?" James says, "Look, we've never done this before, okay? It's a little bit awkward having a prisoner." Timothy says, "Don't tell her that we've never done it before."
Not the first time Timothy has said that.
I was about to say, I think it's quite obvious that Timothy hasn't done it before.
They notice that Tucker's walked back over and say, "Oh, so you ready to head out? What was that old man about?"
I don't know, just some crazy ass water liver dude.
I think the English language broke down a little bit there for you, but
A little. I had a bit of a stroke, actually.
Okay. Well, we'll try again sometime. So he turns back to the swamp and says, "So, are we just gonna start marching through, or yell for the crocodile, or what do you want to do?"
Are there any trees nearby?
Yes.
All right. Who thinks they can climb that tree?
Tim says, "Well, I don't think that that would be right proper for a gentleman such as myself." Trunkenunk says, "I'll do it." He runs over to the tree and starts running up it. Not running up it. That's Naruto shit. So he starts grabbing onto it and pulling himself up. That could be the next roleplay, buddy. Naruto roleplay. Okay, so he starts pulling himself.
Where's this? I'm looking at Twitter and I just saw a Naruto reference. Where did this one come from? What did you say? Sorry, I blanked out for a second.
Saw a Naruto reference on Twitter?
Yeah, there's a yeah.
Oh, for real? That's crazy.
I know.
No. So you didn't hear what I said?
No, I didn't.
Is that what you're saying? Oh yeah, I said Oh yeah, I was saying that Shrunkadunk he runs over to the tree and starts running up it.
Running
and then I
up
said,
it. Okay, that makes sense.
And then I said, "Oh shit, no, that's a Naruto thing." And I said, "Don't worry, we're not doing the Naruto roleplay yet, buddy."
I do think that that's a pretty cool world to do it in. Like we talked about Avatar a couple of months ago, something with
Avatar would be so cool. Like
Yeah.
the Airbender series. That would also, I think that would be a more interesting way of handling powers. Like Naruto is really confusing as far as how the powers would work. I think it'd be really hard to
intricate in terms of like their world is
very hard. It'd be very hard to balance out the power in the Naruto universe, but I could balance out the power in the Avatar universe. You know what I mean? Because in the Naruto universe, it's just like every bad guy is 10 times stronger than the last. There's
That's
no end.
it's a shonen anime.
Exactly. So if we were going to do something like that, we'd have to kind of reformat the toughness of certain characters.
I think shonen animes are perfect for RPGs.
Perfectly balanced.
If you look
Let's
at
face.
Final Fantasy VII, the final boss is just a clone of you, and yet he's somehow a million times harder than that giant chimera creature you fought halfway through. Oh, by the way, spoilers!
Yeah, jeez.
For a game that came out when I was born, so, you know.
Hey, you still have to give spoiler warnings, bro.
How dare you, buddy? You know what you've done right now?
What have I
You've
done?
alienated me.
I'm sorry. Were you planning on playing Final Fantasy VII, you fucking meme bro dude brah? Go back to your Call of Duty.
No, thank you.
Oh, sorry.
I will go
your
back
Call
to
of
my...
Duty 1.
Wait.
He means Battlefield. He doesn't know.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, I'm like, you're playing Call of Duty 1? If you're going back that far, you might as well play 2. It's way better.
No, don't you know,
Yeah,
Marshall, in
two is way
2016, 1 means the newest one.
Obviously.
That is
Xbox
true.
One, PS1.
Battlefield
Whoa.
1.
Wait, PS1, is that a thing?
Yes.
I didn't think it was. But that'd be funny. I'm
wa-
pretty sure that
Yes, Marshall, there was a PS1.
There's PC One, like...
I heard that Wii is making a new console. I haven't looked into it at all. But that's
Is it called the Wii One?
Well, if you're
No.
talking about the NX, that's been rumored for about a year, and there's no official announcement yet. So,
Oh, really?
although the
Okay.
PS4
Just
are
rumored?
making a 10K machine, that's not going to be able to run 30 FPS.
Wait, a 10K? A 10K?
What's it? 4K.
Oh, I was going to say, I'm like, that's so impractical. What is it? Run games at 1 frame per second? It's like, look at how big the picture is. It's like a slideshow of pictures. They're so pretty.
oh, get this though. Their 4K machine doesn't have a 4K Blu-ray player.
Wow.
Oh, PlayStation.
Wow, Sony.
And
Literally
this coming in
one
the
of only
same year
redeeming things.
that they're running a streaming service on PC, so PC can play PlayStation exclusive games now. That system's fucking dead.
Oh, Sony.
Dead.
Sony.
Dead
That's
in the water.
well, Xbox is going towards that too. Like at their last conference, they're starting to lean towards the fact they're going to start releasing more
but
games on Windows
At
10.
least Xbox are focusing their new machine towards getting games running at 60 FPS, which is
That's
actually
true.
what people want, not 10K, 4K, because people don't have 4K television screens.
Yeah, most people don't have 4K. Like some people have 4K like monitors, but no one has 4K TVs. That's like for the fucking aristocrats.
Because what are you going to run on? That's the thing, is like, what are you going to run on it? Like, what are you going to play on it? There's like 1 or 2 Netflix shows, and then you're going to have to buy a 4K Blu-ray player, or the games are certainly not going to run it at anything you'd want to
I think
play.
all the Netflix originals, or most of them now, are being made that way, but all the old ones aren't 4K. So like eventually, like in 5 years, there'll be tons of options. But yeah, right now it's really limited.
Stupid.
So we were talking about going into
Trunkadunk climbed the tree.
Yes, good, buddy.
Trunkadunk's on top of the tree and it's creaking. He says, "What do now?"
Strongdunk, what? Can you see any crocodigators?
What?
Crocodiles and or alligators.
But alligators live in Florida. No, okay. He says he starts looking with he didn't say, he starts looking around and he says, I see a few, sir, but I'm not sure if they're friend croc or bad croc.
Timothy, you got any ideas about how we can figure out?
Well, we could just call out to it.
Well, I mean, isn't that going to attract some attention?
Wow. We have a backup plan that is all running.
Can't those things run like 50 miles per hour on land?
It's actually 40 miles. He pushes back his glasses. He's like, eh. So what's your plan, Tucker? James says.
I guess we gotta call out to him.
I was in agreement with you there. I thought that was a pretty bad idea. That's the only idea we have.
Like, you got anything else, man?
We could just, I don't know. We could try building a raft this time.
Okay, we could build a raft, or we could
only
ride
somebody
a
was
crocodile.
cutting down trees recently.
Not yet, though. Not yet. Okay. That would be fun. Putty comes down the hill, starts cutting down a tree, and like the pair, and then like the timelines collapse. It's like a Doctor Who moment. So he says, yeah, we could build a raft.
I mean, that's gonna take some time, isn't it?
Well, fine. I guess we could call out to the crocodile. It's just get ready to book the hell out of here or fight it, I guess. If we do attract a bad crocodile, which one do we do?
I think we run.
Run? Okay.
Can those things run like 50 miles per hour?
The girl we just talked about. The girl goes, "What? Wait, you're gonna yell at crocodiles? You guys are insane."
Yeah, that's probably actually a really fair assessment, but you got any ideas?
Not yelling at a crocodile would be an idea to start with.
Why? But a crocodile's our friend.
You guys are hallucinating, right? Crocodiles are vicious creatures. They eat humans whole.
No, the crocodile's our friend.
Oh God, I'm gonna get killed today. She starts silently weeping.
You very well might. You are with me after all.
Okay, so the woman fears for her safety, and
everybody fears for
the rest
their
of them.
safety, suddenly.
The rest of them are ready for you to call the crocodile, unless you'd like someone else to do it.
What was his name?
Well, he had two names. His original name was it was sort of like a grunt, but it sounded like Tathrax. However, Putty just called him Crocobro.
Tathrax. Oh jeez, I don't know if I want to yell out at it. Like, oh God, what if we all die, Timothy?
Timothy says, "Well, I mean, yeah, that is a possibility, but I suppose we either build a raft or walk through the swamp and try to avoid the crocodiles altogether, like the original plan the first time, or we yell out and try to get the crocodile to come over, or we walk around the swamp. That's another option, but that might take too long."
All right, let's build a raft. I guess let's play it safe.
Oh, okay. So we're not gonna yell at the crocodile.
No, I mean, if we find him along the way, we're gonna ditch our raft. But I mean,
wait, we're gonna ditch a perfectly good raft now?
Well, why wouldn't we?
We can sell it to that raft mogul at the other end of the swamp.
Yeah, but I mean, think about like the poor people passing through the swamp the next time, Timothy. They might need that raft.
But the raft is going to be in the middle of the swamp. They're gonna.
What if they walk halfway through and they're like, "Oh my God, a raft! This is so much easier now."
Look, if you're looking on doing people good services, we should build a raft. We should build two rafts and leave one of them here and leave the other one on the other end of the swamp.
Well, but why would we leave one here? That makes no sense.
And we should connect them with ropes and establish a pulley system.
What?
Look, this is just what I'm thinking of. Do you want to make this swamp a better place?
Timothy, you're one weird ass dude.
Well,
That was really mean.
Yeah, it was true though. So
Timothy starts silently. Oh God! He starts silently weeping as well.
what? What the hell?
He's a sensitive young lad. He can't
No,
just...
he's not.
Well,
He's
yes, he
garbage
is. He's
at
trying.
everything. He's
Are
garbage
you
at
saying
everything.
this out? Oh man, that's
No, I'm not.
James says, "Oh, you made Timothy. God damn it, Tucker. I mean, God damn it.
Who the hell is Tucker?
God damn it, Theodore. Why'd you have to make him cry?
Wait, look, all right, the little fella here is making pulley systems. I don't care about his pulley systems. I'm just trying to get the other side of the river, lake, swamp.
He's just trying to help."
Oh, who the hell just said that?
That was James.
Oh,
Fine. In that case, let's get going with this. You want to build a raft or call it to the crocodile? You said build a raft.
well, yeah, we'll build a raft. Trunk-a-dunk.
He says, I don't know how build raft.
Yeah, just cut down that tree.
With what?
Your hands.
That sounds like it will be painful.
Actually, wait. Trunk-dunk. Do you think you can pull that tree out of the ground?
That also sounds painful.
One good thing about being in the back seat for this one is I can live tweet during the show.
Oh,
Quotes.
hashtag.
Oh man.
Oh my god. How many hashtags have there been?
Only one hashtag, which is Grandaar RPG.
It's true.
Oh, okay.
Buddy, no.
Nah, dude, you have to come up with different hashtags for what's going on at the time, like hashtag balling it, hashtag feelings hurt. Okay. So so Trunkadunk is like, you want me to pull down a tree?
I mean, do you think you can pull out that tree?
Never done it before.
Do you think there's a smaller tree somewhere that you could rip out?
You guys look around, roll perception.
Oh man, here we go. We gotta roll that dicey dice. I promise you right now, I will never say dicey dice again.
If you rolled a 1, I was gonna say you lost the tree you were looking at, and now all you see is a much bigger tree. It would have been so funny. I was really hoping for it. So you look at the you look around and you can't seem to find a tree that's smaller. They all seem to be around the same size.
Okay, do you think if we all tried to pull out the tree at the same time, we could pull out the tree?
We could try. The girl starts shaking her head. James says, "Okay, boss, we could try this, I guess. Let's put our backs into it." You all walk over to the tree?
Yeah, let's walk over the tree. Actually, wait, Timothy.
Yes.
I was gonna say something really mean, but no, I'm not gonna say it. You stay with the lovely lady there.
I think we're gonna have a better chance cutting her free and having her pull the tree out with us.
Yeah, we're not doing that, Timothy. That's stupid.
Okay. They don't like me. He whispers to her. Okay, so you guys walk over to
Timothy, we like you fine.
You guys go over to the tree and start trying to pull it out?
Yes.
Okay. Roll, we're going to roll a...
Strength.
Yeah, roll strength. And I'm going to roll strength as well for the other two characters.
Ooh, it's a good roll for me.
Aye, laddie. That's a good one. That's a strong roll.
Oh, I can rip these trees straight off themselves.
Something to be proud of, Troopy.
Oh.
You know what, Putty? What popped into my head today while I was studying? The phrase "Radawin Hoffy Coffee."
You like coffee?
Wait, didn't I say it right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It
Is that what it
translates-
means?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Red
I
bean
forgot.
coffee
Okay.
means I like, and coffee
It's the
means
only
coffee.
Welsh phrase I remember for some reason. It stuck with me. It has
Red
it
bean
sounds.
coffee.
If I ever end up in Orthodox Wales, it's gonna
You should
be.
also remember Rydwin Hoffi Sglodion, because then they'll bring you chips.
Oh, I need that.
Yeah, Sglodion is chips.
Edwin Hoffi Sclofion. What is it?
Sglodion.
Sclodion. So wait, is there any part of Wales where they literally only speak Gaelic Welsh?
I don't think only, but North Wales is very Welsh. I think there are towns probably there that will speak only Welsh.
But South Wales.
South Wales is very Englishified. Like there's Swansea and Cardiff, they're big cities, so they're just British cities. They're culturally amalgamated, and it kind of spreads. The more rural you get, the more Welsh you get generally.
That makes sense. Yeah. Oh Jesus, dude. You might say that the communal literacy of the North Welsh communities is no. I'm just kidding. It's okay. So 1d20 plus. Okay, that is what's his name? It's big guy Schmo.
Chunkadunk.
Okay. It is. You guys collectively. That was actually really impressive. You both rolled all above a 17. Or a 17 or higher. So you guys begin heaving and hoeing and heaving, and there's a lot of grunting. Make some grunting noise, Tucker, for that. Putty, you're gonna cut that out and put it in some embarrassing memes, right?
What am I doing? What am I cutting out?
And you're gonna cut out his voice here where he's grunting, plaster his face on some inappropriate memes, and make this a thing.
No, but I'm going to tweet about it.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Hashtag grunting. Okay, so imagine the weirdos that would bring. Hashtag grunting. Okay. So, no judgment. So you guys begin to pull the tree out from the roots, and eventually you pull the whole damn thing out. Unfortunately, now you've just got a tree, and that's not really like a raft yet.
Yeah, I know. Can we move it into the water, though?
Hashtag grunting, hashtag manbod, hashtag Grandaar RPG.
James says, wait, you just want to move it into the water? That's not how rafts work. This tree's way too heavy. It'll just sink.
We're all gonna climb onto the tree.
That is not
We're
how
gonna use
anything...
we're gonna use the branch as a paddle.
Exactly.
It's gonna be a canoe.
Into the water, man!
No, that... Did you think this ahead at all?
Yes, wood floats.
Not when it's a tree. It's too heavy. It will not support its own weight.
Haven't you ever seen Black Hawk Down?
Red Black Hawk Down.
What is Black Hawk Down?
Oh God!
Children's book.
Yes.
Oh, read it. I get it. Okay. He says, no, I haven't.
Well, if they teach you anything, it's that wood floats.
That is a weird message to get from a violent war movie.
Hey, it's a children's book.
Oh, from a children's book. So the
Hashtag trees don't float. Nice one, TW Gaming. Good shout.
Okay. So who just gave that to you?
A guy who's watching the stream and tweeted me.
Oh my god, he legit tweeted you just said. That's
Tweeted
funny.
the greatest raft ever. Hashtag grunting. Hashtag trees don't float. Hashtag Grandaar RPG.
I love it. Oh, that guy's legendary. Okay. So you guys begin to so literally is your idea just to push this tree into the goddamn water?
Yes.
Okay. So you guys begin, I guess, pulling out a tree. If you can pull it out, you can definitely push one. So this part is not as hard. You guys all together start. In reality, this
Oh
would be
my, that part isn't as hard.
in reality, this would be ludicrously difficult. So you guys begin pushing the tree and along the water. As the woman, by the way, is disturbed at what has just happened. Like, she now thinks she's with, like, superhumans or something. And in reality, the tree is probably just weak at the roots. So you guys start... It finally gets pushed into the water. Roll a d20 to see if it floats or not.
Of course it'll float. What the hell?
Not only does it have to float, it has to support the weight of 5 people.
It's a tree, Marshall.
Okay.
At this point, I'd like to remind people that you can follow along with the conversation on social media by using the Twitter, the hashtag Grandaar RPG and hashtag grunting.
Hashtag grunting.
Are you like, are we trending yet?
Yes, Wood Floats is currently trending in my house.
Oh, okay, yeah, obviously. So,
also, hashtag hunted is trending on Twitter in the United Kingdom. That is, of course, referring to Tucker's hunt for salvation.
It's my road to redemption.
So you guys begin. Did you guys? So you guys pushed the tree in, and it began to stay afloat for a few moments as it sunk into the water.
Fuck! What the hell? How did that not work?
I don't know either, man.
But he doesn't know.
I'm going to take the Twitter to complain about this.
That's the legit thing I've just asked. How the hell did that not work?
How did it not work?
How did it not work? Seriously. I'm genuinely confused.
So I just took to Twitter. I've got my own social media presence now on the stream. So
you're the GM. Pay attention, you motherfucker.
No, that's not
retweeting stuff.
Yo,
I'm like,
this is the modern world. We don't focus on one thing anymore. Okay. We got our Twitters on one end, we got the GMs on the other. Okay, so
Marshall,
the tree has sunk into the swamp, and is now sort of dipping into the muddy, murky depths.
Oh fuck! What do we do now?
That was your last plan.
Yeah, that's it. I seriously am out of plans.
Tree canoe.
Yes.
If only you could carve it. If only somebody had a saw and was currently making a wooden cabin.
Who was saying that?
The voice in your head, Timmy.
Oh God! Timmy starts cutting off his own head.
Oh Jesus!
I'm just kidding. Okay, so that'd be extreme. It's like he's had a problem with this his whole life, but he just cuts his head off in front of you. Okay, so Timmy goes, well, are we gonna pull it back out and retry, or?
I mean, it's pretty deep, isn't it?
No, it's not that deep. We didn't push it out that far. It's just stuck in the mud. We have to pull a little hard.
Okay, what if we made a path of trees across?
That will take so ludicrously long, it would be quicker to walk around or do the pulley system in that case.
God damn it, Timothy, shut up with your pulley system.
Then again, for the pulley system, you would have to build a raft, which you seem incapable of.
Timothy, when did you get a fucking mouth on you? You lippy
when you
son
insulted
of a bitch.
me!
Shut up, you lippy son of a bitch!
James says, guys, stop. We don't need this. Look, are we going to pull it out and retry or what?
What? James, what do you want to do?
I think we should... Hell, at this point, I think we should just yell at the crocodile.
Let's do it then. What was his name?
Crocodile.
No. Fine. Crocobro!
Dana, 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 Dana.
I hollered for him, Marshall. Damn it!
You hollered for him?
Yeah, not here
okay,
when I went, Croca, bro.
So roll a d20.
Oh Jesus Christ!
Putty, stop! For the love of God. Okay.
If there was ever a time to roll a 1.
Now is not that time.
Okay. You hear in the distance something moving, splashing. No.
Croca, bro.
And then you see a figure approaching very quickly through the water.
Croca, bro.
Is this one a crocodile?
No, it's a person like slithering on their stomach. Like,
Just Daniel on jet skis. so, so, is that what Daniel sounds like?
Yep.
Unlimited
power.
Okay, so he goes. So you just see splash out of the water. Croca, bro! He lands
actually
on
him?
Yep, he lands on the beachfront.
Holy shit!
And
Beachfront. When did we get to a
on the
beach?
swamp front, and he immediately notices you guys, and he goes, "Rrrr!" He starts giving like a friendly growl, and starts sort of waddling around, and making good
At 50
faces.
miles per hour.
Yeah, he's basically he's making sort of symbols to let you know that he's happy to see you.
Good to see you too, buddy. All right, we gotta get back to the other side. Can you take us?
He stands at attention, or lays at attention.
That's a yes then, I guess. Trunkadunk, right? Right?
Trunkadunk jumps on the crocodile.
Oh, okay. All right, everybody, on to the crocodile.
Well, he thought you told him to. So everyone else gets on the crocodile. Trunkadunk's fine. Crocodile's fine. And the crocodile begins pulling you guys across the swamp.
Away we go.
Okay. Roll a d20 to see if you encounter anything in the swamp.
Oh god. Oh god. If there was ever a time to not get a 1.
It is not now.
It is not now, as we all die violently.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay, so, Jesus. So, please stop breathing so heavily into your mic. So
It's intense, Marshall.
I forget, Putty, since this already happened, should we incorporate some parts of your of the last session from you into this one? As far as, like, flashing to you? Let me think of where you would have been at this point. Let's see, you ran out of shit. Okay,
How many wonders of the world are there?
in the real world,
Yeah.
there are
I
7
thought there was
ancient wonders and 7 modern wonders. But you know,
there? Okay.
that's just an arbitrary list. I mean, you could say there's many more wonders in the world.
You know what?
One could argue.
Yeah, but you know what I meant, you smarmy motherfucker.
I know quite a few of them, but I don't have both lists memorized.
I didn't ask, I just wanted to know how many, motherfucker. God.
You are really aggressive when it comes to wonders. It's a touchy subject for you.
It involves my social media presence, alright?
Oh my god. It's serious then. Serious business. Okay, so the 8th wonder. Okay. So meanwhile, back in town, Putty, you feel like you can get up out of bed.
Wait a minute. When is this?
Well, this is running parallel to last session.
Okay, we don't have to redo stuff that happened last session.
I know. I was gonna have you, like, I don't know, maybe talk to the doctor a little bit.
I didn't.
We don't know. We might have forgotten.
What?
Well, then, do you not want to cut to you?
My plan was to cut to further in time.
Oh, okay. That works, I guess. I did not realize you wanted to do that. Yeah, we can do that. Okay. So, Putty, you're sitting in the cart, and this is days later. Not days later.
A few days
actually,
later.
Is it? I think it is. Yeah.
It's like 2 or 3 days later.
You're in the cart. And do you begin going around the swamp, or do you plow the cart through the swamp?
I'm gonna go around the swamp.
Hey, pussy. So you start going around the swamp. Please roll a D20.
A D100? Do you want me to roll a D100?
Yeah, anything but a 1 is a instant death. That's
you've summoned me too soon.
Okay, please roll an insight check to see if you can figure out the most adequate way around the swamp.
This is new.
Insight? I think we've rolled it.
We've rolled it before, but like, insight on journeys is new.
Yeah. You figure out what you think is the best method to get around the swamp. You believe that the marshlands extend further into the forest than in reality, and so you take a very wide berth in your path, and so you begin heading out, and after several hours, let's see if you run into anything on the way. Please roll a d20.
I rolled a d20 in case if that was something else.
Oh, okay. I didn't ask you to, but
You did actually. You said roll a d20.
I did. I oh. Okay. So
You can roll another d20 if you want.
No. So you're pulling along the road as a old man begins to walk past you. He's up ahead on the path that you're taking. Do you say hi?
Do I see him? I thought I was like in the cart, just like not seeing anything.
You're just like sleeping in the cart?
Not sleeping, but absent-mindedly lying.
Oh, I suppose roll a perception check to see if you even see the motherfucker.
Okay, I hope I don't run him over. Perception.
It's a cart. It doesn't move that quickly. Oh no! I can't get out of the way! So you don't notice the old man, and the cart keeps heading on until
Do I not run
until
him
you
over?
until you hear from the side. Oh, hey there, old sonny.
I guess I slow the beast in front of me, and I turn to the man and say, "Hello."
He's on the left of the cart now.
Hi there. Before I talk to him, can I?
You sound very manly now.
Have a look around. What's around
He's
me?
got a thing for old dudes. Trying to woo this guy. Hey.
Well, I'm grizzled now. I've travelled. I've travelled down the road.
So, what do you say to him?
I have a look around before I talk to him. What's around us?
So this is a forested area, and there is a sort of makeshift path, very old, that goes through it and goes around the marsh. The marsh is probably like a half a mile inland from where you are, according to your calculations. And to the other side of you is unknown wastelands to you. Someone might have mapped it out at some point, but you don't know what's out there.
And what's the man look like?
He is very old. He's wearing a he's wearing a blue cloak, and you can't see too much of his features. But he does have appear to have a pretty well kept beard. It's not very scraggly.
What are you doing here?
Did you say it like that?
Yep.
So he says, well, Sonny, I've come out here to take a sort of scenic trip. I heard that there's a colony out this way, and I wanted to perform some tricks for them. I'm a traveling magician, you see. I need to make my money somewhere.
Don't I know it, bro? Huh. Well, I would offer you a ride, but I'm going in completely the opposite direction. But I've just came from the colony, and we're not too far away. We get there by nightfall.
Are the people in need of entertainment?
Yeah, they seemed all right. They didn't seem like they needed too much of a morale boost, but it's rough out there, you know. The frontier, bro. You know, the blazing border of an empire never has it the best.
Do you need entertainment, Sonny?
Look, bro, I don't know what you're trying to sell me. But I'm married. And
wait, what? This is a part of his life we have not heard about.
And I don't need any of that entertainment, if that's what you mean.
He says, no, I admit I could perform a trick for you, since you're a fellow traveler like me.
I have to admit, I hedge on the weary side of tricks. A lot of the street magicians I've seen use fire, and I don't like fire.
No one said I had to use fire, Sonny. Good you told me, though.
Well, if it's not dangerous and it's free of charge, I'll happily not drive my cart for a couple minutes.
Very well. I call this the Orchestra of the Willows. He pulls up his hands into a sort of very strict pose with them locked backwards, and then he places them in a sort of fashion that would look as if he's playing a flute. However, there's no flute in his hands.
There isn't?
No.
Okay.
Oh, I don't know about this. Okay, so he
is that an invisible flute?
The fuck! You start beating him. Okay, so
I read about books in the Orient.
I read about books.
I read in books in the
Holy
Orient
shit!
about people.
That's the funniest statement I've ever heard.
I read in
That's like a pun. That's like a self-sustaining pun. I read about books.
I read in books in the Orient about people with invisible guns, and I hear that in some other lands they have real guns. Is that the same thing here?
He puts his hands back down and he says, invisible guns?
Yeah, like for some reason that books that are like mature adult stories in the Empire, for some reason they get turned into kids' books in the Orient, and then they get turned into invisible guns.
No, that's not a thing.
You're not
as
being
far as
censored here with your invisible flute.
As far as I know, there's okay. He pulls his hands back up into a tight formation, and begins to move them in a very articulate and mechanical fashion. And as he does, the wind that was very, very light up until now, sort of blowing through the trees, because there's so many of them, starts to pick up, and it blows past the willows and the oaks and starts to make a sort of music, and creates a harmony through the forest. As he continues to play, the wind picks up and it adds more and more to the harmony, and what began as sort of this little just singular tone is turning into what sounds like an orchestra of trees. It's quite amazing. You've never heard anything like it. And it's certainly not like a flute. It's more, well, it's a little bit like a flute in the fact that it sounds windy. It sounds
Look,
stupid.
it sounds like a flute and it feels like a flute. It's a flute.
Doesn't feel like a flute.
Have I not touched his flute yet?
You reach out while he's playing. It's like, look, there's nothing there. Gotta get your head around this, Sonny. Okay, so he after a few minutes of the orchestra of the willows, he finishes, does a crescendo, and puts his hands back down at his side and says, "Did you like it?"
That was beautiful.
Oh, I'm glad. Any respite I can offer a weary traveler. Did you really think it was beautiful?
Yeah, that was nice. I still can't get my head around the invisible flute, but
Okay.
it was good. It was the best invisible flute playing I've ever heard.
He says, "So, Sonny, you're clearly not too native to the Empire. Most of them don't take kindly to my flute playing."
Yeah, I mean, there are people in this world that just want to burn a witch. It just happens.
Not really what I said, but he says that's true.
But I wouldn't burn you. I don't like fire.
Oh dear, okay. That's the only reason you wouldn't burn me to death?
Not the only reason, but I mean that's a big stopping point. I mean, we don't need to delve any deeper. I don't like fire, so I don't really need to think about whether I burn you or not. That's just probably not, But the fire thing's a big stopping point.
You're a bit of a curious lad.
Yeah, I've been around. I absorb everything. I'm kind of just, I don't have anywhere that I come from technically, really, But that makes me kind of a wild card. Whose side am I on? You know what I'm saying? You ever read those? You ever read those New World Order books? Lizard people?
I don't do a lot of reading of modern literature.
Shit.
Man, has that forever been scarred to modern literature?
It's cool, bruh. Alright, well...
It's cool, bruh!
Would you like a leaf of crunk?
Yeah, they're like New World Order and shit. No, he says, Crunk? Oh dear, you mean the green leaf?
Yes.
Yes, well, unfortunately I had a trouble with that in my youth. I shouldn't go back now. But, I assure you, enjoy it while you can, my lad. One day you'll feel age catching up with you.
Yeah, I think I already feel age catching up with me. But anyway,
Jesus.
thank you.
You look so young. So,
I've traveled the Oriental Desert, my man, twice over.
Oh, that's rough. That's rough. I've heard about that.
Anyway,
Say no more. Say no more. The air quality there is awful.
I'll be back.
So.
I'll be back in the colonies at some point, so I hope to see you around.
Well, if not, you can always find a magician when you look for one.
And you can always find me in here.
Oh, God. I gotta go now.
See ya, bro. Did he not get the E.T. book reference?
It's not very well read. on these lizard conspiracies. And okay, so he begins to walk away, and you notice a.
Oh wait! By the way, I just realized something. I haven't put any points into my skills since we started. Do they never get better?
It's a good question. I do get better, but I think on like the 4th level up. I'll check. It might have been
convenient.
I think it's an actual rule. I'll check the rule book before the end of the session.
I will do it during the session, if you mean 5th edition, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So wait, I'm not done though with you. So
That's
the old man drops a. You notice that as the old man starts to walk away, a sort of little coin drops out of his pocket.
Oh, I have a look. I get out of the cart. I walk over to it and have a look.
It is a interesting coin. One side is a man that you don't recognize, and he is laughing. The other side is the same man, crying, and it has a inscription that you can't read on it.
Sir, you've dropped something.
Oh no, that's yours. I didn't drop anything. He continues to walk away.
I think to myself for a second, and then I look at the coin, and I'm very paranoid. So when the man is when the man is out of view, I throw the coin into the swamp as hard as I can.
Okay.
I don't want no coin curse, I say as I walk onto the cart and carry on.
So you've thrown away the coin forever.
Look, it could have been a really awesome quest one day. It also could have been a voodoo curse. I think I made the right choice.
We'll see.
Uh-oh.
Perhaps you've angered the spirit. The man runs back and says, "What the fuck did you?" I have a cursing quota this week. No. So you continue on your journey undisturbed. Back to Tucker.
Okay.
Tucker, how you doing?
Good.
Tucker? Oh,
Good.
Whoa.
Good. Sorry.
Distressed.
Did you
there,
get some? Did you get some crunk?
crunk in your body?
No, I yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So he.
Hashtag curse quota.
You guys are the crocodile is moving along the swamp as you reach the point where the tribals are, and roll a perception check.
Oh shit. Oh.
You could turn my fan on. I know Tucker likes that ASMR.
That
Boy.
ASMR. I don't find fans very ASMR-y myself. It's not one of my triggers. I mean, I know it's not anyone's trigger. I know it like helps them relax and get into the mood.
No, I find humming to sometimes trigger me when
Really?
like, not people humming, but like a background humming can help.
Interesting. Yeah, no, that's.
It comes
I am
from my
definitely-
earliest ASMR memory being sitting next to a washing machine, so that's probably.
I'm very people focused with ASMR, like whispering and soft speaking and that sort of thing. I've never
Yeah.
been. I've
I
never been
only,
huge
I
on
only
a lot
like
of-
people when they make weird sounds with their mouths.
Yeah.
Yes,
I
buddy.
like I like the regular ASMR too, or like the just soft speaking, because sometimes they actually talk about interesting stuff, so I'm not bored. I'm like relaxed and not bored. You know? What I mean?
Yeah, none of the people who do ASMR interest me that much.
Ah, okay.
Buddy's into is just weird
Well,
people.
I mean,
sucking on
have you
things.
watched all of them, buddy?
All of them? No.
Yeah. Oh, I'm just kidding. Okay, so the crocodile. So what did you roll there, Tuck? Nuck Tuck?
Puck Tuck?
Oh my god! If we did an Avatar Let's Play, definitely Nuck Tuck would be Tucker.
Knock knock.
No, because Tucker's never doing RPGs again. He told us. He hates them.
Never
and he hates
again.
us.
He hates us and he hates them. Yeah. Okay, so you got a 3. So you see things in the distance. You see the tribals doing things, but you can't really tell. You need to get glasses apparently, because all of a sudden they're just not coming into focus very well.
How harrowingly creepy that I have glasses in real life. It's almost like you knew that.
Well, I mean, it's a very common thing. It'd be one thing if I was like, yes, you start to think maybe you should go to your address, which is 458. No, like that would be creepy. But like, I think half the people at this point in the world have glasses, or in the sort of
It appears there's
developed
nothing
world.
in the Dungeon Master's Guide related to player characters. I guess that's in the player's handbook.
It probably is. So the way they segment the stuff is weird.
It
To
is.
me, they should just all be in one book.
It should be in one book because also all the books cost 20 quid each.
I mean, that's why they
Wait.
don't put it. That's why they don't put it in one
Yeah.
book, because it's.
Although they're all
it's-
available very easily in PDF form as soon as you type it in.
It's to be fair, it's one of the only RPGs that's really made any money over the years. Like most of them do not make much money, and that's why D&D and Pathfinder are like the only 2 RPGs that have different versions, because all the other RPGs, like, they get made and then they don't get enough money to make a second version. So, so in some ways, it's like you can view it as a necessary evil, but they could come up with better ways to fund their platform for sure than just charging a lot of money.
Subscription service, maybe.
That would be cool. Some
Marshall just... Hello?
idea that they could roll with. Especially, like, it'd be cool, like, if you were a part of a club where they sent you, like, a little figurine every month or something. I don't know. I'm trying to think of how they would do that. But, so, you are part of a club where they... Yeah, but you can't really tell what the people are doing. Do you ask anyone else in your party to look for you? Or do you just ignore it?
I mean, does it look like we're gonna run into them?
No. It doesn't look like it. I mean, the crocodile's not heading towards them.
All right. Well, I'm gonna just casually ask Timmy. Timmy, what are they doing over there?
They appear to be gliding along the land. I can't really see very well. They don't look like they're walking.
What?
Oh dear.
They're gliding across the land.
Wait, I didn't see what was below them. They appear to be riding crocodiles, sir.
What? Oh, fuck.
They must have picked up what we were doing, and now they're doing it. I don't know how they figured it out so quickly. They're very ingenious.
Okay.
Should we tell someone about this?
No, not right now.
No, well, I know not right now. There's no one to tell except the tribals who now have crocodiles.
Timothy, we need to go, okay? Okay?
Look, we have a crocodile. It's not like any at an advantage. Five. Shit, I can't actually tell.
Okay, keep going.
Crocodile continues to plop through the water.
My internet is really cropping out right now.
Oh, like, are you able to hear us?
I am, but sometimes you just cut out, the internet dies, and then it comes back, and...
That's not good at all.
The stream's resuming every time, but I'm worried.
Yeah, that's not good. That's not good. Tucker, how's it on your end? Have I been cutting out for you?
No,
Is
it's been completely
Okay, so
fine
it's
for
No,
me.
it's
sure
definitely
on your-
mine, because I'm seeing the internet dropout thing.
Oh yeah, that's shitty. Should we do something about that before we continue?
We'll keep going, and if it drops like that one more time, then I'll think about maybe
Putting a hold on.
Yeah.
And trying to figure it out. Okay. So the Crocabro makes it to the other end of the swamp. Hooray!
Past the Crocodile Riders, the Mad Max-esque.
What?
I'm just thinking of this as like a Mad Max-esque area where everyone's just riding crocodiles with like horribly designed armor on them. And it's just
and they're spraying paint to their faces, and they're they're horribly disfigured. God, that Fury Road. You saw it, right?
I haven't seen Fury Road yet, no.
Holy fuck, dude! It's really good. You should see it. Like, it's one of the best
Amazon Prime or Netflix yet?
It might be.
If it
I'm pretty sure it's on Netflix.
It might be. I haven't looked, but yeah, it's definitely one of the best post-apocalyptic movies that's like ever been made, for sure, easily. Not that it had like a ton of competition, but
Are you saying that I Am Legend was a bad movie?
See, I consider that an infection type movie. You know what I mean? But that is technically a post-apocalypse too. Yeah, I kind of consider them infection. I consider its own genre at this point because there's been so many of them. But
It's not on Netflix.
What do you think about that, though? The infection being classified as its own genre.
It depends what type of... Because if it's in the infection, I see it differently. But if it's after... Like, it had a very I Am Legend had a very post-apocalyptic feel to me. Whereas something
it did.
like...
What about like,
later,
The Walking Dead? That,
like,
too?
to me, I wouldn't consider to be post-apocalyptic, really. But it could be. I could see it.
But it's after the infection has happened, and they're just trying to survive.
Yeah, but I like when I feel the feel of that is still very much dealing with that as a problem. Whereas to me, I Am Legend was so after.
In I Am Legend, his dog gets... Oh, shit, spoilers. His dog lives forever.
No!
Sure, but what I'm saying is that the general theme of that show is very much intrinsically tied to the event. Whereas I felt with the other one, it's very much like afterwards. I guess it's time period for me. You know, I don't know, because Jericho I consider to be post-apocalyptic, but the first episode is when it happens, so... Yeah. I don't know. It depends. It's a thematic thing for me.
For me, it's literally just there's so many infection movies that I would classify it as its own genre at this point because they all rely on a lot of the same tropes and I feel like post-apocalyptic movies they are more. You're right though. They focus more on the feeling, on the atmosphere than the actual issue. I think a post-apocalyptic shows and movies are very atmosphere oriented. That's why Fallout has captivated so many people. Even if like Fallout 4 is a shitty game, I'm sure a lot of people got on that boat if they've never played it before because they're like, oh, this is a really cool atmosphere. It's a very intrinsically interesting atmosphere to grasp. So you intrinsically interesting. That made no sense. Strike that from the record. Okay, so you are.
So it be strike.
I'm talking to my what do they call those people in courtrooms? The typists who keep track of everything.
Jesus.
They have that like shorthand. It'd be funny if I had one of those just writing everything I said. Okay, so I'm surprised you don't know that.
I know, mainly because like it's the one person I don't deal with. It's like I don't give a shit. I probably know it, but it's not. It's in the back of my head somewhere.
I'm surprised it's never come up in a class.
No, never. Those people aren't important.
Whoa! That's brutal.
Whoa!
Wow, you're just insulting an entire profession.
God damn it, Putty. Again?
Man, that's something I don't reserve for anyone except bankers and Wall Street executives. Not the lady who types shit in the law office. Okay, so
it's all videotaped now.
It's all video. So that's legal in Britain, I'm assuming?
In certain
states here, you're not allowed to videotape in the courtroom, and so they still have people, sketch artists, doing sketches in the courtrooms.
Oh, the public aren't allowed to videotape, if that's what you mean.
No, no one is allowed to videotape in certain courtrooms in our country, in certain states.
No,
at all.
It depends on the court. I think the only court where you can't now is family court. But now all Supreme Court stuff is videotaped.
I think it probably should be one of the thing. You know how the world sort of considers Florida as a terrible place, it has a bad reputation.
I don't. It gave me NXT.
Oh, so you've never heard that reputation?
No, I've heard it, but I've been to Florida and I like.
I'm not saying you have to believe it, but you've heard the reputation. I think a lot
just
of
from
that
you,
is...
I think.
Really? Okay. I think a lot of that is generated from the in the United States, in our public conscious. A lot of that is generated from the fact that they are one of the few states that allow their court cases to be recorded, and so we always see these fucked up court cases on live television because the networks can actually air footage from it. Unlike most court cases where it's like they have to show a boring sketch. And so a lot of the crazier cases from Florida where like some motherfucker like murders someone, they always come out to the press because the press can actually show video. And that's why I think Florida is messed up, but I think it's not as... I think it's just as messed up as half the states in the United States, and it just gets a bad rap because they can videotape their court cases. I think that's a lot of the reason why, honestly. Okay, we've really gotten off topic.
So the crocodile riders.
So the crocodile riders? Oh, riders. So
No,
you
we've
have made
escaped.
it to the other end of the swamp and gotten off the crocodile. Do you say your goodbyes?
Yeah, thank you, Crocobro. Could have never done this without you.
He begins to waddle around wildly in a very happy fashion, like a penguin.
Stay
A
safe,
penguin
friends.
called Happy Feet.
Happy feet. That's funny. That would be an interesting movie with all crocodiles. Okay, so
What good's a crocodile who can't dance?
Oh man, that movie. I haven't seen it forever. Yeah, man, this is a sad movie. All penguin movies are heart crushing. Okay, so the crocodile swims back into the water and leaves. And you guys are on the other side, near the village, near the far-flung village in the mining district. You see the desert before you.
Sorry, my brain just died. What just happened?
You see the desert before you and the town that is the town that you guys slept in that one night.
Into the town we go!
Okay, it's around. It's probably around 4 o'clock by now, 5 o'clock. So you could probably make it to Imperial City if you walked to the mining district and took a train, or you could stay here, or you could stay in the mining district. It's up to you. Do you decide to stay in the town, or what's your plan?
I think we're gonna head to the mining district at least tonight, and then by the time we get there, we're gonna kind of assess where we are, you know?
Okay. You begin to walk out towards the mining district. While on the way, the woman says, "What's going to happen to me?"
No idea.
What? You're bringing me in and you don't know what they're going to do to me?
Not really. We're not really the whole law thing. We're kind of just dudes who are hired to do the work that nobody else wants to do.
Oh, so you're bounty hunters.
I think
James
that was
says,
the term.
I don't like that connotation.
I think that was the term we all agreed to.
When?
I
don't
What
actually
would you
remember
rather be, James? What would you rather be called, a bounty hunter or
A guild!
mercenary?
I thought we agreed to being called a guild.
Okay, you know what? We're a guild, kinda, but like we're pretty much bounty hunters, dude. Bounty hunters are badass.
Wow.
Bounty hunters are badass.
Wow.
Only Putty could hear
Wow.
What? What?
this. You could hear this.
What?
Touch is sitting there. He's like standing there. He's like, oh my god. I can't believe you said that. Somehow. No, so,
Wow. I'm glad you're leaving.
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
what was that?
Putty,
What was that?
Putty, so if there's something I've learned from my interpersonal communication course, is that you need to clearly communicate your feelings with Tucker and take responsibility for them.
Okay.
So how is Tucker making you feel?
Right now, he's making me feel like I'm very happy that he's not going to be on the next session of Grandaar RPG.
Okay, that's good. That's a positive
Oh.
feeling. Let's roll with that.
Okay.
Tucker, are there any positive feelings you have for Putty right now?
Yes. I hope he falls.
That's not a
Nope,
positive
nope.
feeling.
No, negative. It's negative.
I hope that he trips.
Also, that's
and
that's also not a feeling. I mean, it is, but that's like a wish A feeling is just something you feel about the current, what is actually in
I have a
existence.
feeling that I'm hoping that he will.
Once again,
fall
this is
and
you're just
he
twisting the
will
words.
injure
It doesn't
his
change the
penis.
message.
Did nobody
I'm not
hear
a robot. You can't trick me.
Did nobody hear me? No? Okay, that's fine.
I mean, you can trick me, but I can hear you. Can you not hear me?
No, I provided a great example of how I was feeling, and nobody even acknowledged it.
What? No, I was saying you once again.
You know
were doing
why
the same
people
thing.
didn't acknowledge it? Have you ever read the children's story, The Boy Who Cried Wolf?
Oh, roasted! Okay. Anyway, I just thought that was really funny. So,
I said I wish he fell and injured his penis.
okay. So not only
Come at
negative,
me.
it's also not a feeling.
Have you ever read the children's story?
He's really having trouble with this. We'll just skip it.
Let's go move on.
Just move on. You need to take a course in this, Tucker. Okay. So, you.
What's that? Like, I don't know. Speaking dumbass 101?
No, I literally said what it was called earlier. Interpersonal communication. It's the art of communicating
okay.
with people
Oh,
in a personal, one-on-one basis. And representing your emotions, representing their emotions, and making sure that everyone comes out feeling happy, no matter what the confrontation was.
That sounds like literally the worst thing I've ever heard in my life.
It's actually a really interesting class. I thought it was going to be boring, but it's really cool.
No, not
Good
even
class.
boring. I just mean, how do you come out of a conversation where both people feel better about it?
Oh my god.
There are certain... So
Have
it's
you
not
never
always...
had that conversation?
That's weird. Yeah, actually.
Of course it is. No, it's not though. Because of course it is. Have you ever had a conversation with him?
I think he's saying all the time, but it is funny.
No, yeah. I mean, not all the
I
time.
think he's saying
every
it's
single
not possible to do it all the time. Yes,
Yeah,
I'm
I
not
see.
saying every
Oh,
single
I
one,
see.
but it is certainly in your power to make sure that most of your conversations, even if they are confrontations, to go way better. Use certain language that
I love how you're saying. Did you know the Call of Duty zombie song?
So-
Abracadabra. Oh wait, that's tight.
that's not. That
Oh.
has nothing to
Oh,
do with
okay.
taking responsibility for your own emotions.
damn it. I thought I had a grasp on
In
this.
fact, that is the polar opposite because you're taking your negative emotions, which is
Their mother.
That's even worse. It has nothing to do with the situation at hand. You're just saying your mother sucks. Okay, so the
If their mother.
I'm guessing Tucker has a lot of bad interpersonal case. Kick the shit out of you.
Yeah, I do actually.
Putty, you buy that?
Of the people I know in real life, I have sometimes been described as the most reasonable.
K me the strength. K the strength. Why? I can hear you typing, buddy. Just talk.
Well, you were cutting in and out, so I wasn't sure where we were.
Oh, sorry. Stream is probably dying. What does K the strength mean?
No, hey, the stream is probably dying.
Oh, okay. That makes
We
sense.
are back up apparently, which is funny.
Oh,
Okay. So the cart. I mean, you guys no cart. So you guys arrive in the mining district after some sombering talk with the lady, and apparently you think we're all bounty hunters. So
well, okay, no, we're going back to this conversation. Okay,
oh dear.
what would you rather us be called, James?
Guild. We're guild members.
But we're being paid.
So
what a
everyone
guild
gets paid
does.
for a task? Is a bounty hunter?
Fine. You know what?
Is
Fine.
the garbage
We're-
man a bounty hunter?
No,
The
I'm
doctor a
sorry.
bounty hunter? Is he executing bounties on your tumors?
Oh my god.
Jesus,
Fine,
dude.
fine.
You know this handbook has so much cool shit for leveling up classes. Like we could have just taken from it.
It has lots of cool pictures on it too.
Yeah, and it like explains everything. I don't know why we haven't read this.
Lady?
before.
Lady, fine. We're not bounty hunters. We're a guild.
Yes. What is wrong with you?
What do you mean? What's wrong with me? Bounty hunters are a cool thing.
Look, I just think
I mean,
they have a
they're
lot of
shit
negative
people.
connotations, and
They're
we already
terrible
agree
people.
with being called a guild.
They're terrible people, but I mean, It's pretty
Wait,
cool.
you think they're terrible people, but you want to be called one?
I mean, like, it's cool, okay? It's like the same as, like, being little and wanting to, like, call yourself a pirate. Technically, yes, you're a terrible person, but it's cool.
Wait, so you're saying there's never been a nice pirate? Man.
Yar! It was Talk Like a Pirate Day 2 days ago.
Local pirate has been offended by this choice.
Do you guys know that? Did you guys celebrate Talk Like a Pirate Day?
No, I unfortunately did not.
WoW has a whole holiday around it. I got to dress up like a pirate. We did dungeons, talking in pirate speak. It was great.
Wow. Damn, I should have been on the internet that day.
Yar.
I think I was writing a paper. God damn it. Okay, so did Google do a thing for it? Because I think last year
I wasn't on Google. I was running dungeons. Yar!
Okay. So
Yar, yar,
Tucker.
fiddly, dar, yar, yar.
So Tucker, you guys
do what you want
arrived-
because a pirate is free. You are a pirate.
Jesus Christ.
Yar.
So you guys arrive at the city. Of
Well,
Thorn's
shiver
Way.
me timbers.
It's now about 7 o'clock. it's the evening is definitely getting on, and there is there are lots of people walking about, but yeah, seems fine.
All right, boys.
I actually think this is a good time for a break.
What?
Oh, you think this is a good time for a break?
Why?
Because you've just arrived in a new area and we're about an hour and a half in. If you want to wait a little while, I can wait.
Okay, we'll take a short 5-minute break.
Tucker seems to have an issue. If we can wait.
All right, fine. We'll take a break.
No. If there's some burning something that your character needs to do, then let's do it.
Yeah, let's hear it. What did you want to say, Tucker?
I wanted to violently fuck the hostage. And
Whoa!
and off.
Okay, well, maybe
and
you
Now
on
should
that-
you're a
call the
bounty
bounty
hunter.
Yeah, Jesus.
And on that,
That is not a
bombshell,
guild
we're
thing to
taking a
do.
break.
All right,
Ah.
so we're going to take a probably 5-minute break in total from the roleplay itself. Probably not all of that's going to be away. You guys can go now if you want. I'll just explain to the people.
Run
And so anybody who needs piss or gets a drink or anything, I'm going to restart my PC as well. And when we get back, we'll restart the stream and we'll have a little chat about a few out of character things, and then we'll get right into the RPG, playing another hour and a half once we start playing again. All right, thank you all, and we will see you guys in a minute.
Well,
Are we not allowed to talk about it anymore?
You are. I just wanted to let it be. Yeah,
Oh.
I wanted to give you a audience awareness check. Just in
Understood.
case, yeah.
all those goddamn Mexicans. Oh wait, what?
Tucker, they already know what you think about Mexicans.
You
It's
can
not
start
even fun.
using the jukebox again because I'm going to stop the music.
Very well. But yes, I recently I started when I brought up that thing to you about cursive the other day. It sort of made me realize I haven't practiced cursive in years, and so I started writing. I've started practicing by writing all my notes in class in it again, and I really enjoy it. It's fun. It's relaxing. It's like gives you something to focus on besides just the lecture. It keeps you more involved, I think.
Yeah.
And also, I think I'm one of the last people in our generation to actually know how to write in cursive, because it's stopped being taught in our schools a few years ago, and it's probably not been taught in Britain in ages.
So first things first, during the break, I wanted to talk about the Sims 3 story. Yeah?
The Sims 3 story.
You know, I told you I had a story.
Yeah, real quick. Let me grab something.
Okay. The other topic I had planned was I also needed Marshall here. So, panic. No,
I never loved.
No, it's related to the game thing. So I am actually out of topics. I had two. I guess I could tell the Sims 3 story. Yeah, I could tell the Sims 3 story. Fuck it. Marshall doesn't need to hear it. So, I'm Touch Phillips in Sims 3, right?
Oh, I'm disappointed.
And I'm a police officer, right? I'm a police officer. That's my job. I'm a police officer who writes fiction in his free time. And the first day of me being a police officer, I decided to get to know my partner, right? You know, on the beat. Me and my partner. I thought we could get close together. His name was Hank. And me and Hank, we went out for some drinks. And we were...
molest children.
No, not that Hank. Not Hank from BoJack.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry.
Oh, good. Well, Marshall, I was just saying that my character in The Sims 3, Touch Phillips, is a police officer. And first day on the job...
You named him Touch Phillips.
Yeah. I decided
Yeah, I
to
was
go out
disappointed.
with I decided to go out for drinks with my partner Hank. Right, we went out for drinks, and we really hit it off. We had a good time. We had a water balloon fight outside the bar, And at the end of the night, I said to him, Hank, I think you should move in with me. And Hank said, sure. And so I'm now living with my partner. He moved in with me first day we knew each other, and he left his fiancée. He moved out of his fiance's house to come live with me.
Obviously.
Yeah, he brought his guitar, and he put it out in my shed, which I now have a computer out in. I don't know what this fancy new technology is, but I sometimes type on it. Apparently my publisher is telling me I should write on it, but I just can't figure it out. And it's a horrible situation. We've set the oven on fire twice. The toilet keeps getting clogged, and we have a soccer net outside that Hank, who quit his job as a police officer to become a military instructor, which I do not approve of at all, and is delaying his marriage day after day. And the other night I saw him dreaming about not being married. He had a bubble above his head with 2 rings and an X through it, and I was like,
oh my god,
what are you talking about, bro? You need to get married to her, that girl that I beat in chess that one time, because I'm a professional chess player who's rank 1, because I beat 3 of the local chess players. And I'm still a police officer. I'm now a lieutenant in the force, even though Hank quit on me. And yeah, I'm considering asking Hank to move out, but then he'd take his beautiful purple zebra skin guitar, and he might want the kids. So I'm not too sure. But
even the kids.
But it may make things easier because he keeps setting the oven on fire, and he forgets to pay the bills, so we get a repo man come over every couple of days to take some shit. and on Halloween he went outside. I don't know what came over him. He's probably drunk, and he started kicking over my garden swans.
Oh my god!
So that's my Sims 3 story. The other thing I want to say is, Marshall, I've been doing some thinking. And I think we should revisit my level up from last session and move it from Druid into Ranger.
Why is that?
I just, after doing some reading and some thinking, I think it would make more sense. I feel like the level up in Druid jumped the shark a tad. Just a tad.
What did it do?
Roar.
Sorry.
Roar.
Sorry, you said it did what a tad?
Jump the shark.
What's jump the shark mean in this context?
What? Have you never heard that?
Oh, I haven't actually.
Tucker, please tell me you heard the expression jump the shark.
Yes, I have.
Okay, so for people who haven't,
jumping the shark is a pejorative idiom used to describe a moment of television in which there is a gimmick or unlikely occurrence that is seen as a desperate attempt to keep viewers' attention.
Oh, I see. Okay. Well, I did...
On Happy Days, Fonzie once jumped the shark literally.
And that is how it got its name.
Probably.
And that's what jumping a shark.
Yeah.
I see. That is very interesting. Thank you, Mr. Lecture Putty.
No problem. So, basically, we can do it at the end of the session or we can do it now, but I'd like to move it into Ranger.
Are you sure about that? You can't take it back once you do this.
Yeah.
This is the end for you.
My only friend. The end. Okay.
Yeah, we can do it right now.
Okay, I'll go into class.
I was kind of excited about it, but I understand.
I was in a way too, but I don't know. I wasn't.
It's hard to roleplay for sure.
I will say that the level 2 druid ability is shape or shift form or something. So in
shift form,
something about shifting, shape shifting, nature shape or something.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So it wasn't
that makes sense.
Completely out of the blue. I don't like the idea of having more than one class. I'm sure it's a thing, but I don't like it. So that's why I want to do it that way. Okay, let me get the handbook up again so we can more adequately come up with level 3 for this.
Okay, I actually have no idea how to load ink into a calligraphy pen. This might take a video.
You can do that another time.
Sorry, I'm very obsessed with it. I'll put it away. I'll put all the calligraphy equipment away.
Okay, classes Ranger 89.
Comes with pink ink.
Dude.
Okay.
So closer.
I love this music. It's very relaxing.
I muted it.
Oh, you bastard.
Oh my! I'm so glad you're gone.
So first, he says that we're bounty hunters, and now he mutes the music we pick out for him. The state picked out this music for you, Tucker. You're supposed to enjoy it.
I am the man who arranges the block. No.
I am the man who arranges the music that Tucker will enjoy today.
I'm just telling you right now. I no.
So what's this proficiency bonus, Marshall?
It's a good question there. So I don't have a huge grasp on that. That's why I ignored it in this. But I think it's basically like there are certain I think it's there are certain skills you'll have a proficiency bonus on depending on your class.
Mm-hmm.
So like you might get like 2 up in that, or it might be even like multiply. I'm not exactly sure. It might be something I need to look into. Like I said, I'm not very experienced at this, so I've been trying to read up on it, but every time I read about proficiency bonus, I get confused.
I tell you
that's
what,
one thing.
There are some complications with Ranger level 3, so I think we should go back to Tucker's story. I'll read up on it. I'll run you through what it is in 5e, and if you agree, then we'll do it like that. Does that sound good at the end of the session?
Okay.
For now, I'll just remove the shape-shifting on the class thing we did. And we'll
Okay.
see what to do from there. Goodbye, Transformation Bear. Goodbye, my lover. Goodbye.
Could have had a bear, you fool.
You have been the one. You have been the bear for me.
Okay. So Tucker,
Yo.
you are you are in the you are in Thornsway. Do you decide to get on a train or do you stay in town? It's about 7:00.
Yeah, let's hit the train.
Okay. You go and get
No, I mean legitimate. Like I'm gonna go up to the train. I'm gonna punch it. No, I'm kidding. I'm just gonna get on the train.
Okay. The person says that'll be 4 gold per ticket.
Yeah. oh, hold on. What's it? All right. I guess we're gonna walk then.
What's his name? James says, "Wait, we can't ride the train? Why not?"
Because I don't have the money.
Wait, didn't we have a bunch of money?
Yeah, half of it was touches.
Theodore, are you purposely lying? You know you have enough money, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I mean, like, I don't want to spend that much money.
Well, for your friends, you could.
I mean,
you
we can
actually
walk.
wait. I just realized they don't all have to go to deliver the. Oh wait, no, you're delivering the bounty to the. Sorry, you're delivering the bounty to the governor here.
What are we doing?
You're delivering the bounty to the governor here in Thornsway. I totally forgot.
Ignore everything that just happened.
You guys all go. Everyone just goes. Wait, what are we doing here? Okay, so
Timmy's like, wait, didn't we need to give it to the governor? Oh shit. That's
okay.
awkward.
So you guys head to the governor's office.
To the governor.
Or not the governor, the district head's office.
To the Duke.
The Duke. So when you get there, when you get to his office, he seems to be in a very fevered conversation with someone who appears to be a local businessman. Do you eavesdrop or do you walk in and assert your presence?
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna wait for the conversation to be over. I do not wish to disturb the Duke.
Roll stealth.
Oh man, not even trying to be stealthy.
You are though,
but I'm not really.
You don't want them to know you're there listening.
Well, but it's not like that. I just don't want to barge in on him.
Make a loud noise, or else you are stealthy.
Hello.
You are a sneak thief.
I am a master
ghost.
Seeker.
You are a literally just ghost in the wind. So you're just sitting there, and literally your own party members lost you. They're now walking around the hallways for you.
Like, what?
So the as far as the conversation, he says, "Damn it, Huxley! I've had this conversation with you before. I cannot back your plea. I could get into a lot of trouble for the kind of rhetoric you're spewing. I can't be associated with that." You coward, Bernard. You realize that the Empire has no authority anymore. They get half of their money from us and the other half from the trading district. Besides that, from what I've heard, the Council has no hold on the military anymore. If we broke off now, it would be the perfect time. No one could stop us. We would be the strongest district. And we could then conquer the other ones. What? You're insane. Not only do you want to break off, but you then want to conquer the other districts? You're not even thinking about this for independence' sake. Well, after all, we will need farmland. Maybe not all the districts, but at the very least we'll have to capture certain parts of the farming district to be able to stay sustainable. Look, you're going to have to leave my office right now before I have my guards haul you away. You can't fight power. You may be the district head in this town for now, but soon money always talks. We'll have our freedom soon. You can't stifle it for long. The man walks out. Do you let him?
Yeah.
Okay. The Duke sort of sits down at his desk and sighs and begins to drink a bottle of something.
And I make a grand entrance.
The rest of the party goes, "Oh, there he is."
What the hell?
So you go, what do you say?
Well, hello there, Duke.
Duh.
We have...
He's startled by your presence. He goes, "Hey, where'd you come from? Didn't notice you there."
Oh, I am sorry, sir. I've just been waiting outside the door there, not wishing to disturb you from your business.
You've been waiting outside the door.
Yeah, you know.
Did you hear the conversation?
Heard bits and pieces. Nothing that I found overly important.
Fine. Well, whatever you heard, stay out of it. It's for your own good. Look, how did the job go?
It, well, you know, it didn't go totally,
What happened?
We got him!
Trunkadunk brings in the woman.
There's like confetti. Wenches come. It's like,
Yeah, bitches!
Oh, wait. We need our celebration music.
It's the one and only Digo Double G.
I have to unmute this. Oh, man.
yeah. Touch approved, baby.
This song cannot not make me laugh. It's too good. Okay, we're just gonna get to the refrain and then we'll turn it off.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah, actually, they hold on to it for a while. Like, building up.
Whoa.
Oh, my God.
Oh.
Oh, it's legendary. Okay.
I still feel like that isn't copyright free, but we didn't get a strike last week.
So we're good.
Yeah.
I think it's a remix. So somehow it's like,
So we're cool, yeah. Snoop Dogg,
Yeah.
don't come after me, bro. I love your cousin. She's a great pro wrestler.
no! Okay. So the man says, "Very well. So this must be the thief then."
Well, it is... Yes, it is the thief.
And did she have any accomplices?
We're not totally sure. You know, this woman does... Her husband, of course, does husband with her. And,
What?
Animal husband.
What?
Who is this woman?
She, out in the out in the colony, she is the... And I look at her like, what the hell do you do?
She's a wench. She's a farm wench.
What the hell do you do?
She says, well, we raise horses.
She is the horse taker carer, and she has been stealing her own horses.
That's
Bet
he's.
you never saw that coming.
He's.
Bet you never saw that coming.
The plural of horse is he's.
He
Horse
says,
eye.
the man says, okay, and what about her husband? Did he know about the business?
We don't think so.
Is that true, lady? He looks at her. We're gonna roll to see if she tells the truth.
Da 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 da
Da
da.
da 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 da. Snoop Dogg. Da 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 da.
Every day.
Okay. She decides to tell. She decides to go along with your lie. She says, "No, he didn't know about it. I was doing it behind his back to help pay the bills." Huh. Well, you'll find that here in the mining district, we don't take that sort of thing kindly.
Uh-oh.
Technically, that colony belongs to us, and that means you're stealing tax money from me, and more importantly, from the Imperial Treasury itself. I won't take that sort of business lightly. We will be pressing your sentence. You'll most likely go to trial for this within the next few days. Until then, you'll be kept in the Thornsway dungeon. Guards! He yells. And two lumbering gents come in and grab her by both of by her arms and begin hauling her away. Do you say anything to her, or do you stop, or do you just let it happen? You don't have to stop. I'm just saying, like, if you wanted to do anything, this would be the time.
Well, I mean, does she do anything?
Dude, there are stats in the book for crocodiles. You could use
Oh my
these.
god!
That's funny. Okay.
Does she do anything?
By the way,
She-
the crocodile has the ability to hold breath for 15 minutes.
Oh, damn.
That makes sense. So she looks very, very distressed after she was just told she's gonna wait in a dungeon until she's put on trial. She's being hauled away, so she's not in a good mood. I mean, she didn't do anything. She didn't like bust out.
Yeah, as she's being dragged away, I'm going to say, it's nothing personal, baby. It's just business. Yeah.
Wow.
She begins to she's in a way worse mood now after what
Wow.
he said.
Ultra douche.
Wow.
My guy
James
has the most
says-
extreme mood swings ever.
James says, "Really, dude? What's wrong with you?" She's
Well,
like-
it is just business. What? I don't have anything against it. What? Would you rather if me said, "Yeah, you stupid bitch"? It's what
Rather
you
you
get.
not say anything. What is
Wow.
wrong with you? Jesus.
Wow.
Don't you wow me?
Wow. I'm just
Oh.
a voice in your head. I don't know who you're talking to, son.
I'm talking to you, mysterious voice in my head. You can't wow me.
Hey,
You have
look
no
how
power.
James's eyes are looking at you right now because you're talking to me.
Well, I don't give a shit about James. Okay, James is crazy.
James can hear that, you know.
James is crazy.
James has a knife to your throat. No, just kidding. Okay. So James is in a really bad mood. So he's like, "Look, let's just finish this up. What?
As I said, James, it's just business.
Wow.
He's ignoring you now.
No. You can't.
What's the pay for the contract? He didn't
Oh,
say I'm
come
ignoring you. He's just not looking at you.
The pay also includes 2 horses, one for him and one for me.
Yeah, I
That's
get
true.
2 horses.
That is true. He says, actually, everyone gets a horse.
Oh, is it? Cool.
Everyone in
Gets
the
2
party
horses.
gets no. No, you don't get 2 horses.
Oh.
He's not going to give you a horse and say that's for him. He's like, when the guy comes, he gets his horse.
Good shit.
Woo!
Anyway, so and no, you can't take other people's horses.
Well,
Okay.
he says, looking at the woman. You can't take your own either.
So he says, well, of course, the extra reward of the horses will be stipulated. The local stable in town should be able to provide you with a good mare or two. And as far as the payment, he opens up a safe behind him and counts out some gold. He says, here you go. The entire company gets this lump sum. It's up to you how you divide it. It's not my business, but I'm assuming since you're a guild, you have some sort of procedure for that.
See, that's how a businessman pays. Doesn't ask, oh, are you going to give that to Timmy? Oh, are you going to give that to your friend? No, gives it to the man in charge. Doesn't ask questions.
Gives it to me?
Well, he's actually handing it to James because James started the conversation.
Oh, of course James is in charge. Of course James.
James is
come
crazy, he says.
You've always got to come in here, and you've always got to be the.
Are you
super
saying all this
good
shit
guy.
in the middle of this?
I mean, I'm in the back, just like, oh, of course, James gets to be the one to get the gold first. He's got to be the super good guy. Always.
Timothy goes, what is your fucking deal today, man?
What is my deal all the time, Timmy? If you haven't noticed, I'm kind of not totally a sane person, you know? I kind of just...
I'm not even sure if you're a person.
Okay, you know what, Timothy? You know what? I don't need to take that, you little hobbit.
Whoa! Timothy starts crying again.
Exactly, Timothy. Don't step. Don't even come near me.
Trunkanunk says, don't hurt Timmy!
Trunkanunk, stop it, alright? Chill.
Everyone's angry at you.
That's fine, you know, because...
Jimmy has handed the bag of gold and says, how much is in here? He says, it's a lump sum of 120 gold. You're free to split it however you wish. And
all right.
Do you have any other contracts? Nothing right now, but come back in a day or so and I might have something for you.
So, James, I guess we should split that fairly, right? I get 40, everybody else gets whatever the hell's left.
Ha! Yeah, sure. No.
I'm just joking. Relax. You can never take a joke, can you? Ever.
Jesus.
Ever. None of you can. Like, come on.
Even I'm the voice in your
This
head,
is like
and even
the guy
I'm
at the-
appalled.
This is like the guy at the bar after he said something really sexist. He's like, you guys can't take a fucking joke. I called her a whore. I was joking, man. You're like, everyone's like, not cool, dude. Not cool.
Look, okay, you guys maybe need to understand my humor a little bit more before you start going around
That's what he
here.
says. That's what the guy at the bar says.
Does he?
No, just saying, like, in this metaphor. Okay, so
Fair enough.
you are, let's see. So how
This
many...
metaphor
there's
that
one-
perfectly describes how much of a fuck you are.
Whoa!
Oh, okay there, voice in my head. You aren't even real. You're just me.
Yeah, so I'm a fuck too. The difference is, I admit it.
Oh, okay there, pal. You always gotta be smart. You always gotta be super, you know.
I'm just as smart as you are. I'm you.
No, you're not.
Oh,
You're
so
lower
fucking
than
mind
me. I'm better than you, and you know it.
I am you.
No, you're not.
Why are you arguing with yourself? Is that
Okay,
how much
so
of
he
a
says,
fuck
you-
you've become?
Aren't
He says-
me.
He says, so James says, okay, well, everyone's gonna get, if we split it evenly, everyone gets 24 gold.
Is that right?
Well,
Hold
you can
on.
do the math yourself, or you can trust him.
Hold on.
But
hold
you're not
on.
allowed to use a calculator. You have to do it in your head. This is an RPG.
Oh man, shit. Okay. How many of us are there?
I don't know. Count. Can you count?
Timothy, Trunkadunk, me, James.
Don't forget the guy who watched The Office, Harry.
There's. Oh, no, we're not giving it
Oh
to him.
shit! I forgot. It's a slimmer cut.
Oh my god. So yeah, divided by 5, I guess, right?
I'm me.
No, it's a slimmer cut. 1 second. Let me do the calculation again. I forgot about fucking Harry, the guy who's watching The Office.
Did you remember me?
Because he needs to. Yeah, I remembered you.
Okay.
He needs to get compensated too. So it's 20 gold for everyone in the party. Works out quite nicely.
I thought it was 6 people.
Yeah, 6
Okay,
people.
yeah, that
120 divided by 6.
Yeah, that's right.
This is like simple math. Anyway, so Harry, I mean, James says okay, 20 for everyone here, 20 for Harry because he didn't get to have fun, but he still was doing work. 20 for Putty. 20 for Touch when he gets back. We'll keep his gold back in the office. So he begins to take out the gold out of the bag and hands everyone their parcel. Add 20 gold to your inventory, Tucker.
Thank you, sire. Is my guy drunk right now?
A little bit, sounds like.
Yeah, I think so. I think I've eaten something that's a little wonky.
Timothy says, "Wait, I thought we had that idea for." James says, "No, not for this. We didn't get enough money for it. We'll do that next time." Timothy says, "Okay."
Wow, I have a lot of gold.
Do you want to inquire as to what they were talking about?
Yeah, what's that about, fellas?
Well, before you guys joined, we came up with a sort of plan for how we were going to structure payments, and we were thinking of having a small percentage of any jobs paid to be allocated to the guild itself, paying for equipment and upgrading the office and stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean...
He says, James says, it's something to discuss for the future of the guild, but for this one we can just make it a straight cut. James says, anyway, I'll go. We'll keep an eye out on some jobs in town, and we'll contact you if something comes up. Are you going back to the Imperial City?
I guess I am. I don't totally know at this point, to be totally honest. I mean, I should probably figure out where the hell...
Do you have a reason not to go back to the Imperial City?
I mean, I should probably figure out where Touch is.
Touch is back at the colony. Remember? He's recovering?
I know, should I not go back for him?
You're gonna go all the way back? Just let him come here. That's nonsensical.
I mean, do you think he'll stop here?
Where else would he stop? What does that even... You mean in the... I'm assuming... I meant the Imperial City. He'll come to the Imperial City.
Yeah, he probably will.
I mean, he'll definitely stop here. Otherwise, he'd have to cross the ocean.
How are we gonna kill me off?
We're not killing you.
Chill. Whoa. Whoa.
Oh, right. We're not doing that. My bad. Yeah,
Jesus.
yeah. I mean, yeah, you know what? I guess... I guess I'm going back to the Imperial City with Snoop Dogg.
Snoop Dogg! Let me put another jukebox in. So you guys split up. James and the rest of the party head back to the office to check in on Harry, who's no doubt writing on the walls with his own feces at this point. And you head to the Imperial City, or do you go to the train station? You want to live the high life by a train?
Yeah. Let's live the high life. Whoop whoop.
Okay. You could buy one for elite class.
Oh, how much are those?
40 gold.
No, it's 8 gold. It's double.
Yeah, well, no, I'll just normal class ticket. Thank you very much.
Fucking scum. No.
Oh well, now you're gonna run into Mr. Motherbeater.
Why don't you just belong? You belong with all this scum in normal class. Okay, so you
wow,
pay the
other
man,
voice in his head. That's a little harsh.
You pay the ticket man his 4 gold, subtract 4 gold from your inventory, and he hands you a ticket and says, "Have a good day, sir. The train will be arriving shortly."
You as well, my fine gentleman.
Italy! So the train arrives, and you get on, they check your ticket, blah, blah, mother beater, and you guys go all the way. The train... I'm assuming you paid for a ticket to go to the Imperial City, right?
Yes.
So the train heads all the way to the Imperial City, and it gets in station, and you get off. Meanwhile, when you get off, there appears to be a woman sitting at a bench. She looks very peculiar to you. I don't know. You don't know why, but she catches,
She murders me. Oh shit.
she catches your eye. She's wearing a very big, fancy velvet hat with a feather in it, and she's wearing a corset and
a thong.
No, and a sort of leather jacket over the corset.
I guess I approached the woman.
Get in there, bro.
She says,
Sweet.
"You need something, sweetie?"
Oh god, that's like the worst. That's a weird voice.
Did you say that out loud?
No, I just mean, it's such a weird voice.
You need something, sweetie.
I don't know. Did you need something, sweetie?
Look, you seem nice, but I think there's an orphanage in town for kids like you.
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa,
Roasted.
What?
Look, I'm on a job here. You're kind of in my way.
What job is that?
A job. It's not really none of your business. Do you want to persuade her into telling you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it is my business, because this city is my business.
What do you say?
Well, come on. What are you doing? Seriously, come on. You can tell me. I'm just some random
Theodore,
dude.
did you just roll a perception check?
I did. That's awkward.
Please roll speech.
Maybe he was, like, gleaming what she's up to by her man.
That would be insight. I mean, if she was really far away, it could be perception. But at this close up, it's
Jesus, that is one hell of a bonus to fucking persuasion.
All night long,
You rolled a
boys.
7 and it was a 13.
So she says, why should I tell you?
Because why not tell me?
That is the worst
Aaron,
thing you ever
what do you-
say.
Hey, worked for Donald Trump. What do you have to lose?
Your balls.
Your country.
So, she says, why not tell you? You actually lost the speech check because you picked such an awful thing.
Are
to
you
say.
serious?
Yeah, it has to do some with style.
Well,
Like, if you say a really convincing
That's a
thing.
horrible argument, and you always say it. It's like,
look, lady. Okay.
Just come up with something that a human would say to try to convince another human to do
no,
something.
he says that to convince people. It just don't work.
Like,
I think the only person that would convince someone to do something is like someone as impulsive as you. where they just get into that group mentality and just say, do it, and then they do it.
And those people don't exist outside of North Korea.
Oh, they exist outside of North Korea.
Buddy, it's called Canada, baby. Look it up.
There's one in this call. Tucker.
I meant other
Yeah,
than him.
no shit. Come on.
Ben.
He's not even that impulsive. He's stubborn as a mule.
I think he's impulsive. I think it's really it seems stubborn, but it's really easy to influence him. I think.
All right, so
Like if you do it subtly, he doesn't realize it's happening.
I don't genuinely know how the hell to persuade this lady.
Just
Then you
use
can't.
words
No,
to construct an
you
argument.
If you don't know how,
Yeah,
then you don't know how. Then
I
just chill.
honestly cannot. Like, I can't.
Then that's just
I
something
cannot.
your character can't do. It's
I
fine.
can't think of a literal way to persuade this woman. It's
You come up with another skill you could use to get this information out of her. Persuasion's not the only one. It's usually the easiest one, but you apparently not.
I might have something. I might
You
have
have
something.
that there guitar. You could throw over her head.
You could do a performance, distract her, and say, "Tell me because I sing a song."
Let me sing the Shanty of the North. Tell me, tell me, tell me, tell me, tell me.
Well, I mean, if you're what, lady, whatever you're, lady, whatever you're doing here, it seems to be secretive to some degree, and I bet you if the word ever finds out, I happen to, I'm a bard. I happen to play up at the Drunken Pig, and if any rumors get around about whatever you're doing or anything, I could possibly, shut them down.
That's a persuasion check. You could have just said that.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Okay, I thought you were trying to use a different skill.
No.
So you're saying, if I let you in on the deal, you can help me?
Maybe depending on what it is. I mean,
sorry. She says. So if I let you know what's going on, you can help other people not find out. Is that it?
I guess, yeah.
Seems to make sense in some weird, convoluted way. No, just kidding. She says it seems to make sense, I suppose. Okay, I'll tell you. Honey, I'm planning on robbing a bank in town.
What?
You heard me. A bank. I'm a bank robber.
A bank? Just a bank?
Well, when I say a bank, I mean the richest and most secure bank in the world. The Imperial Treasury.
Palisade National Bank. Oh, okay. That's the bank you break into in the New Days.
Are you just agape with your mouth hole?
Yes.
That's one way of saying it.
I'm just,
Very sensual way of saying it.
Oh, yeah.
Your mouth hole is agape as you...
Is there a
you
gag in
stare
that
into
mouth
her
hole? Is that gag wet? Full circle, baby!
So, wait, alright. Well,
Just
this...
get that gag nice and wet, baby.
Yeah, get that gag wet for me.
Okay. How about you don't do that?
Why wouldn't you?
Why would a bank robber not rob a bank, honey?
It's like asking a bear not to shit in the woods.
Possibly because it's illegal.
Like asking me not to shit in the woods.
It's like asking me not to pollute the environment. I'm a human.
That's what I do. I just oops.
Oops,
an
oil
oil
spill.
There's a funny comedian routine where God comes back and he's like, "What the fuck did you guys do? What are the penguins covered in? What is this?" And then they're like, "Oh, it's oil." What did you get that out of the ground for? I left it there for a reason. It's bad. We needed to make things go faster. Why? Why'd you need to make things like this routine where God is pissed off at everyone for fucking up the planet? Yeah, have you figured out what you're saying?
Why? What? Yeah, I said because it's illegal.
Once again, I do a lot of illegal things. That's
I'm a
generally
bank
not a
robber.
reason I don't do things.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go.
This is
Wait
where you
a
get
minute.
killed off.
She says, "Wait a minute, honey. You can't just come over here, convince me to tell you, and then act like a snitch and walk away. You seem like you're a little too much on the law's side for my taste."
Well, I mean, I can just technically walk away. We are in a quite populated subway station.
You think this is my first time I've killed someone in a public area?
Okay, hold up, lady. Okay, you're not gonna kill me. All right, relax.
I won't if you keep your mouth shut. What you got a problem with bank robbing anyway? Someone's got to make a living somehow.
And do something useful.
Do something useful?
Like
Yeah.
what?
Because the bank does something useful, huh?
Oh my God! It's literally Marshall.
It's Brooklyn Lady Marshall.
No, it's
Boston Lady
It's
Marshall.
different than my thoughts on banks, but it's sort of like a. Anyway, so what were you saying? Yeah, she says, what is the bank do, huh?
It holds people's money.
Steals people's money, more like it.
Like
Do you
you're
even know
doing.
how the bank?
Sorry.
Do you even know how the bank operates in this town? It takes money from poor people. Well, I'm gonna take it back. My family's gonna be fine this year.
Well, good luck with that, I guess.
You know, honey, I think you're kind of cute.
Okay. Thank you.
Da-da-da-da.
Thank you, but I'm.
I like this whole little scared rabbit vibe you got going on. You're like a little bunny shaking in your boots.
You know what bunnies
You ever
also?
robbed a?
You know what bunnies do? They populate real
Yeah.
hard.
You ever,
Yeah,
you ever-
I'm gonna go.
You ever broke the law before?
No, and I don't really
it's
have any.
so
I don't
invigorating.
really
Maybe I
have
wanna
an
break you,
interest
honey.
in doing so at all. I'm just gonna go now.
Come
yes,
on,
thank
it
you,
really
goodbye.
works up an appetite for
Mhm.
certain activities.
No, thanks. No, thanks.
It turns you on.
I like it better saying she works up an appetite for certain activities because at least it's vague enough that she could just mean like like eating hoagies or something.
Uh-huh.
Like,
That's right. Big, long sausages.
yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go.
Oh, I thought they were hot dogs.
No, they're sandwiches with a lot of. I think they have like pork in them, but it's not sausage.
Pork sausages?
No, like salami.
Salami.
Okay. Anyway, so he says, so you walk away.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
She says, "Remember the deal we made? You keep the coppers off my back. You're my partner now."
I'm not partners with nobody, lady.
Wait, we made a deal, Buster. You said you were gonna keep the coppers off my back with them rumors.
Never said coppers.
I obviously meant coppers. I mean, you yourself.
I didn't, because
Just all people, like keep all people up, including the coppers. You know,
No, I
Stop
meant
asking about a bank robbery.
like
you take him in the
honest,
back,
honest,
you beat the
honest
crap
to
out of
God.
him with a billy club until he's bleeding on the floor.
like honest to God. Okay, I thought you were a prostitute. So,
Jesus Christ, who do you think I am? You think I'm that kind of girl?
Yeah, actually, yeah.
I had to
completely.
take you outside and break your front teeth in right now.
Yeah, okay, go do that then.
Okay. She grabs you by the collar.
And I pull out my sword.
Some as this altercation begins, some guards were very close by and run up and say, "Hey, enough of this. Break it up. No, this kind of fighting is not to happen in a train station." The woman, they say, or for an imperial city for that matter. The woman says, "Oh, sorry there, officers. I was just helping this gent. He overreacted is all." She steps back a few feet.
Look, officers,
I was just helping him find his way. I thought he was a confused soul. You know, so many orphans in this town. The officer goes, "Oh, of course. Oh, I'm sorry, miss. He must have overreacted. Sir,
yo,
there's no reason for you to attack this lady for being nice to you."
bro.
Hey! It's gimmick infringement.
"Hey, he's resisting arrest. Beat the crap!" They just started beating you. No, what were you saying?
Officers, as strange as it's gonna sound, that's not at all what's gone down here.
Oh yeah, what's gone down here?
I know this is I know this is a pretty goddamn big big accusation to make, but this woman's trying to rob a bank. Not any bank. The bank.
You're saying this lady here is trying to rob the Imperial Treasury.
Yes, sir.
Founders Tower.
Yes.
The most secure building in the world.
Yes, sir.
They start laughing in your face. Why, you idiot. Look, she says, officers, you think
Tell that to her, not me.
little old me could do something like that? I've never even stolen a buck before. They say, of course, we believe you. This gentleman is obviously deranged. We'll have him sent to the asylum immediately.
That's my character's write-off. There we go.
No.
Is it the Ambrose Asylum?
Well, I was gonna. One of your write-offs could be Bonnie and Clyde running off with this girl into the distance, but you didn't like that one, so I'm having to adjust it.
That's completely against my character in every single way. What
Your character's been a huge dick. I thought he would like robbing
He's
banks with a hot chick.
He's
lawful,
lawful, Marshall.
neutral.
He may be an asshole, but
I
he
have
respects
totally
the
forgotten
law.
that you're lawful good.
He's not lawful good, he's lawful neutral.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes more sense.
I might be a crazy asshole, but I respect the officer. I respect the badge.
So
Not
go
after
away
they
to
take
the asylum
back.
then.
Yeah, go to the asylum. It's the law.
All right, that's fine.
They say, we're kidding, of course. We don't have an asylum.
We just kill all the crazy people.
Burn the witch! I do it!
Not a good time for mental health. So, they say, look, you gotta stop making accusations to strangers. It's not nice.
Oh, sir. Look, all right, as I said, all right, it's a bold claim, but you gotta believe me.
You gotta believe me.
Roll a persuasion check.
Dun 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 dun. That is that the next chapter of the story when Tucker comes back? I'm defending him in court. Sandar Legal Journals returns with a haste one-off special. Theodore Huxley is in prison and he needs help. Local defender Touch Phillips is on the case. Oh shit.
Yeah, Big Dog ain't going to prison.
The two guards say, well, I suppose we could. You know what? We should take you both in for questioning. We don't know the situation. It's
Sounds
wrong
good,
to
officer.
make assumptions. The lady says, now wait, officer. Little old me, I couldn't possibly be capable of what he's accusing me of. Now please, let me go. They say, look, lady, we're just gonna ask you a few questions back at the station. Nothing to worry about. Well, let me just get freshened up. She drops the smoke bomb on the floor, and gas shoots everywhere. You have trouble seeing anything through the chaos, and the two officers, you hear a commotion and some punching and some grabbing. I got her! And then when the smoke clears, the two officers are holding each other. They've obviously beaten each other quite a bit. And they say, God damn it, Officer Alvarez. Then they say, where'd she go? Did you see?
No, not at all, officer. But it's kind of a weird time to ask something like this, I guess. But is there any way you could protect me in some kind of way? I mean, somebody like that is sure to come after somebody like me.
Protect you? I mean,
just stop her from murdering
we'll
me in
look
my
for
sleep.
her. We'll look for her, but there's nothing we can do officially to protect you.
She just dropped a smoke bomb. Like, that's a little suspicious, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm not saying she's not crazy. I'm just saying there's no procedure for protecting you. Look, most people, when they get threatened by someone like that, they just leave town. Forever.
I like how this next little bit is just gonna be how to write me off for a bit.
Ruh-roh.
Well, I mean,
Unless you'd like to go to the insane
Okay,
asylum.
I'll be right back.
okay, that
You
place
going?
actually.
I'm going to the toilet a second. I'll be right back.
Okay.
You know what, officer? I'm being totally honest with you. An insane asylum actually sounds like a pretty damn safe place.
I'm kidding. We don't have an insane asylum. We already told you. Joke.
Oh, man, swerved.
I mean, look, the only place we could keep you safe is a prison, but you didn't commit a crime.
No, I didn't.
Well, anyway, have a nice day. We're going to head to the bank and start shoring up security there. Make sure none of this happens.
Well, there's gotta be some kind of way somebody can keep an eye on me.
Like I said, the only way we can keep an eye on you is if you're in our custody, and you haven't committed no crime.
Do you want me? Oh, Jesus.
They start to walk away. Shiv them.
Oh my god, like my mind is just like, do it, boy.
Shiv the baby.
Oh my god. Alright, well, thank you, officers.
They say, they walk away. They say, have a nice day. And they head off to the,
And then that's when they realize I stole their wallets. No.
That is when they realize that. No, they did you try to do something with sleight of hand?
No.
Okay. So they head off to the bank. What do you do now?
Guess I'm going to the inn.
Okay, you head to the inn. The whole way there, you feel like someone's watching you, but you can't see anyone. You just can't shake the feeling. You get to the inn, and you go inside, and the man, the innkeeper is there waiting for you. He says, "Hello! It's been a while since I've seen you."
It very much has. Before, of course, I'm going to rent a room for the night, as I normally do. But before I do so, I got to ask you a favor.
Yeah, what?
I need you to keep watch for me for a woman. How the hell would I describe her accent? Brooklyn-y. Speaks in a Brooklyn-esque accent. And just between you and me, I'm pretty sure she wants to kill me.
Yeah, that's Mad Lucy. That's Mad Lucy Margot.
Oh, great.
You never heard of her?
No, never. As a matter of fact, I don't think any of the guards have either.
Yeah, she's been running small bank jobs for a while now. There was a rumor that she was coming in. She was coming in town to rob the Imperial Treasury. I didn't think it was real though. Did you see her?
Yeah, and somehow none of the guards knew about this in any way.
Nah, she's real good at keeping a low profile. The guards don't know about it. She's never been caught or arrested. It's just a rumor.
But how did you know? You're just a bartender.
Well, I'm connected. People talk to me. People don't talk to cops.
Well, I know, but the cops are the cops. They ought to know what's happening.
Really? You think the cops just automatically know what's happening because they're cops? Nah, they don't know nothing about this.
Oh, shit. All right, well, if you could look out for Lukey or whatever you said.
Lucy.
Well, whatever
you said, Lukey?
No, not at all, sir.
I added a note to your bio, by the way, at the end, saying being pursued by Mad Lucy Margot.
Is this like character actress Lucy
we're gonna,
Margaret or whatever her name was?
It's character actress Margot Martindale, I think.
Margot Martindale.
We're gonna randomly next time we do this.
I love when she has the AK-47 in the art museum. She's like, "I'm not going down, bitches." She's like such a crazy character.
It's great too because it escalates and it's only in a couple of episodes per season.
It's so
she's
unexpected.
Such a good character. Yeah.
But you find out she's got a huge fetish for criminal activity.
She murders a bunch of people.
At first you felt bad for her, the first time she went to jail. And then you realize she's really into it. Okay, so
I'd like to think next time I'm around, you find me in a cave, and I'm like, she's in here with me. It's like I've been trailing her for 2 months, but also she's been trailing me for 2 months. It's been kind of confusing 2 months.
Mike, Phil, how do you rate
reality,
the craziness
you haven't
of this
seen
character? He's crazy. Thank you, Mike. All right, goodbye. Is that Evelyn? He's got a beard now. And he's got, like, jaundice? Lupus? Is he
Also,
a
there's
leper?
a woman standing behind him with a gun. No, just kidding.
Oh! I thought you meant like the bartender. I was like, shit.
Okay, so well, that would make no sense. The bartender interjecting into a theoretical conversation.
No. I meant like in the bar, like right now.
Okay. Anyway, the bartender says, "Well, is there anything I can help you with?
I mean, just keep
Did you
an eye
piss
out.
off Lucy?
Yeah, I did.
How'd you piss her off?
As a law-abiding citizen, when somebody tells me they're trying to rob the bank, I've got to tell somebody about it.
Jesus Christ, so you're a brown noser, eh?
Yeah. That's what I've been
Notice
told.
how he had a different accent, but he starts talking about criminal stuff. He gets into he says, look, people gotta survive how they have to survive. And those fat cats in the tower don't get to have more money than us just because they were here first.
Whoa, bartender dude. When did you become weird criminal bartender dude?
It's not really a criminal thing, it's more of a principle. Some people have to take action, and I respect people like Lucy who take action.
Not Margot.
Great. So I'm literally going to have to leave town, aren't I?
What? Do you say that out loud?
I say it like under my breath.
He says, look, times, they ain't as simple as they used to be. Used to be you could just trust that the government had your best interest in mind, but not anymore. The council is corrupt to its very core, and that bank is just one of the many ways they inflict their power over us. If we don't stand up to it, how are we ever going to get power back in this city for ourselves? Back in the hands of the Empress.
God, all you people bloody care about is your politics.
In the words of Isaac Newton. Wait, no, not Isaac Newton. Never mind. I forgot who it was. Okay, what were you saying? So you said all you care about is your politics.
Yeah, I says all you care about is your goddamn politics.
He says, look, politics is everything. It's how people live their lives.
What the hell kind of fucked up place is this, man? Like, you think I would have learned that in my time here or something?
Wait. Politics is everything is a fucked up concept?
Yeah.
Do you mean in character or in real life? Because politics is everything. Like, every decision you make is political in a way. Like, your ability to drink clean water, it's because at some point a politician decided you should have clean water.
Oh, yeah, fair. I just meant, like, average people. Like, I mean, I don't know of anybody who just goes around and is like, man, politics. Goodness. Like, that's
You
all
obviously
they
haven't
talk
come to
about.
my school. But,
That's all they talk about? Yeah, I've never met anybody like that.
anyway, so the man doesn't just talk about politics. Whenever Touch is here, they talk about all sorts of things. Talk about the weather, what's going on. They talk about bar stuff. They talk about shitty drinks he's invented.
All right, sir, I guess I may have to go then.
Okay.
Well, you're
Well,
probably acceptive of that.
he says, okay, it's not really my business. Like I said, I feel for Lucy, but it's not like I'm a fucking. It's not like I'm her accomplice. Do you think I was gonna stop you?
You know what? I haven't been here very long, but if I've learned one thing, it's that everybody is everybody's accomplice.
That's poetic.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense if you don't think about it.
Yeah, exactly. It's just like
No,
poetry.
If you think about it, it does make sense. It goes back to your religious roots. Respect thy neighbor. We're
Whose
all
religious
just
roots?
Each other's accomplice. We're all brothers and sisters against the law.
Exactly.
Okay.
Saying
I like that one better.
This ain't a place. This ain't a place for somebody who just wants to live
This
their
ain't
lives.
no place for no hero.
Exactly.
This ain't no place for no better man. Ooh, ooh.
Okay, so the meanwhile, in the future,
Wait, I think like we've. Oh,
Probably
wait.
caught up, yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah, I'm like, I think we've caught up.
caught up.
He took a train ride, went through the swamp. It was only a 2-day break.
One second. Went through the swamp. And what did you do? You cut down a forest. And
It took. This last session was 2 days.
killed someone and embezzled all that money.
Hell, technically, this session has only been 1 day.
Raped that pig.
It's true. Unless you slept on the train.
Yeah,
That
I mean,
midnight train.
we could pretend like it's caught up.
Yeah,
Okay.
You know what?
Just now, Putty busts through the door.
No,
What the
no,
fuck?
No.
Oh.
I'm still in. By caught up, I mean I'm traveling across the swamp. That's what I meant by caught up.
Oh, okay. Now that makes way more sense. Okay, so Putty is back in the present.
Okay, so
Theodore.
I think we're gonna rework we're gonna rework my class off screen after this. But there's one thing I wanted to bring up now before we leave the swamp area, if you don't mind.
Okay.
So there's two things. We'll do the level 3 stuff now. There are two things in 5e that Rangers get at level 3. The first one, if you scroll all the way up, do you see it? Primeval Awareness?
Uh-huh.
So I thought that was a bit complicated, didn't quite fit. So I wrote something. Let me know if you like this. I'll flash it up on the dice roll thing. 1 second. No, roll 20. I don't want you as a pop-out. There you go. How does this sound?
Primeval awareness. Touch Phillips. Class. Racial. Other ability. Can sense whether any characters of the evil disposition are in the vicinity. Primeval. It's interesting you took the definition to mean like evil.
I didn't.
Evil.
I read what it did in 5e. And
what does it do?
It lets you sense a certain amount of creatures, and certain types of creatures. Aberrations, celestials, dragons, elementals, fae, feet. That's in the Skype chat, which is why I said
Okay, so it's not necessarily. So you're taking it as
I simplified it.
as evil creatures, yeah. Well, there is a pretty significant difference because in there it's not. It doesn't have to do with their alignment.
Yeah.
But in yours it does. That's fine though. It's I like it. It's good. I
Okay,
like
and
it.
The other one is to pick an archetype. I won't tell you about Hunter because I think I want to.
Now wait, is it an active or a passive skill?
It's active. I have to activate it.
Okay, good.
Yeah,
good.
so it's not always.
Because I don't want to have to constantly think about it.
Yeah. So I don't want to talk about Hunter because I don't want that one. The other one is Beastmaster. And so here's what I'm thinking. Basically, I get a pet now. And it's... there. I think we have 3 options. One of which is to do the types of pets that I actually could get right now with my skill level in 5e. Or I think there are 2 that are more fitting, that are just a little bit higher than I could get right now, really. And I was thinking either to go with the thing we were thinking about last time and I get a bear, or Crocabro.
Jesus Christ.
You say I've actually read the stats. They're not that much higher than the things I would get anyway. Think about it in D&D, not in your hyper realistic world you want to create.
It's not hyper realistic. I'm just never mind. It's not hyper realistic. I just like crocodiles to be tough. It's just my personal thing. But Yeah, sure. I mean, you'll have to find Crocker, bro.
Okay.
But yeah.
All right then.
So which one are you picking?
What do you mean? Which one am I picking?
You only get one.
Yeah, I know. It was you who got to pick. I'm happy with any of them.
Wait, what? No, I don't. You pick which skill you want. I thought.
Wait, I was asking which one of those you'd be happy with.
Oh, I'm picking which of these. Okay.
Three.
Yeah, I like
three?
them. Three?
Yeah, there were three options.
Oh, what was the third?
What were the two you thought there were?
Primeval awareness and.
No. You get both. You get both.
Oh, okay.
I was asking which of the three animal companions you were happy with.
Oh, I'm fine. I'm fine with all of them. Yeah, we can balance it out. It's fine. It just depends.
We're not going to use the stats from the actual game.
We can. I'll look at them. Which one do you want?
The Crocker, bro.
Okay, we'll do that then.
Cool. Just if you make a character sheet, I can put all the details in. I may have actually got a party member, maybe.
Who?
Somebody I know from TW2.
Is he cool?
Yeah.
Is it Ben?
Stop that. It's a guy called Let's Play TW.
Okay, so let's finish off this.
As I take a heart attack.
Whoa.
Nick in the stream?
So you make it to the other end of the swamp. After
Oh, cool.
after a long journey.
Oh, Jesus.
And
is that his actual name?
no, you change it.
Oh, I see.
That's just the name it assigned. Everything is not entered. I just made it editable by you. You can change everything. So the
What's his real name? Spell it for me.
Oh, Jesus. Guess I have to come up with a spelling. RIKK dash
Mm-hmm.
DRAKK.
Rick Drac.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay. But you can call him Crocker Bro. So after a really long journey of going around the swamp, you've arrived on the other end. It's probably taken you about a full 2 days to cross it.
Really? Wow. Okay. That makes sense.
So when you plus you're you. So you
Yes,
probably
true.
stopped and looked at flowers, got distracted, chased a deer for like an entire day. So you arrive at the other end of the swamp and where the town is.
Okay, so I just ride through town. I don't really stop unless anything pressing pops up.
Oh, you don't go to find Crocker Bro?
Oh yes, sorry. I'm very absent-minded. Yes, I'll walk. So I'll. I don't know what to do with the cart. I guess I'll take the cart with me to the edge of the swamp, and I'll call out. I'll shout
Take
for
the donkey to the edge of the swamp with some bait.
I'll shout out for Crocker Bro, I suppose, even though that worries me a little bit.
Crocker Bro! Crocker Bro!
Bro! Hey, bro!
Roll a
bro!
d20.
Okay, everything's crashing. Ah! Okay, and there you go. I rolled 2 d20s for some reason. Take the first
Oh,
one, I
shit.
suppose?
Yeah.
No, we're taking
I
the
always,
second one.
No, I always take the first one. I don't know why it rolled 2. That's weird.
I probably
I think
clicked
it's-
on it twice. My mom's fucking up.
No, I don't think you did. I think it's a glitch. It happens sometimes. I think it's like a lag thing. Anyway, so
Crocker Bro now
50
has a picture.
a Crocker Bro, his name hasn't changed for me. It's still the weird one.
Oh, maybe wait a second.
Okay. Still doesn't change. How many seconds should I wait? How many seconds, buddy?
I don't know. Maybe we just continue.
Okay, so the crocodile runs up to you out of the water and starts flopping around happily to see his other friend has made it alive.
Hey, Crocker bro. I'm glad to see you here. I don't really know. I don't think we can really small talk. But it's good to see you again. I was actually wondering if you wanted to travel with me. Can you understand what I'm saying?
Roll a d20 to see if you can communicate to Crocobro that you want him to travel with you.
Should I be rolling an animal or one of the two?
Animal handling, yeah. Definitely animal handling. From now on, you're pretty much going to use that for most of the stuff with Crocobro. Crocobro goes... Crocobro will need some extra motivation.
Feed
him the donkey.
I look at the donkey ominously.
No, don't. Bessie has served you well.
Oh, I take out the smelly fish from my inventory.
Thinking with your feet here. Okay.
And I
thinking on your feet.
I throw it onto the land. I go,
he runs out.
Go.
He runs out and eats it, and then comes back and brings you the bones.
Go, boy, Crocker bro. If you come with me, I can give you fish reasonably often, maybe on a weekly basis.
Weekly won't cut it, bitch, is what that means.
We can negotiate.
No, he says, he says, all right, I'll come with you for a while, but there's an implication here that Crocker Bro will need some wetness every once in a while.
What did you just say? Wet?
Jesus. He'll need a
Touch Phillips
body.
is always wet.
He'll need a body of water to soak in every once in a while.
Oh, that's what you meant. Okay.
If he goes too long without one, he might get restless and even die.
Oh no, Crocker Bro. There is actually something in the skill that tells me what happens when my beast dies. I have to go find a new
what
one.
happens?
I have to go find a new one that's not hostile to me.
Okay.
Alright.
So, do you grab him by the arms?
No, I tell him to follow me.
Okay.
Oh, do I?
You get back in the
Crocker Bro
cart?
does what Crocker Bro wants.
You get back in the cart and ride off to the Imperial City.
No, I'll walk next to the cart with Crocker Bro for the rest of the journey.
Okay. And so you're heading? Is your trajectory just straight back to the Imperial City?
I'm going to stop in Thornsway first.
Okay. We'll do that next time.
Okay. All right.
I think. So. Well, I want to finish off Tucker's properly.
Oh,
Hey-o.
that's fine then. Cool.
Okay, so. But I'm glad we got you to a good spot because you're back in the area and you've got Crocker Bro now, so that's good. We go back to Tucker and he is sitting in a dark room. You're actually not. Where are you? You're still in the bar. You're still in the bar. So what's your idea? What's your plan here, bud? Are you gonna escape town? You're gonna get thrown in jail? You're gonna just find her and tell her that it was all a big mistake, and you're gonna run on the loose with her and rob banks with her, or are you just gonna kill yourself because it's all too stressful? There's so many options.
I'm guess.
Or are
I'm
you gonna
leave.
face her down, showdown style, and die by the
shit.
gun?
Ooh.
Jesus, Marshall.
So what's you're just leaving the bar?
I'm actually gonna write. I'm gonna write some stuff.
Okay, you're gonna write some stuff.
I'm gonna write 2 notes.
Okay, do you have to borrow paper from someone or buy it because you don't have any on you? I don't think. Do you?
No. Hey, bartendy, can I get one last gift from you? I guess one last favor of you.
Free alcohol.
No.
Oh, what?
2 pieces of paper and some kind of writing utensil.
Oh, sure, yeah. Here's the paper and here's a quill.
All right, so I'm going to go to a booth, and I'm going to begin writing the first note, which says, Dear Touch, I know that our time together was not long, and that most of the time...
Just like your penis.
Oh, God.
Dude.
It's a sentimental...
Oh, my God.
Couldn't help it. He has an infamously small penis. What am I not supposed to make jokes?
It's true. I know our time together wasn't long, and I know that at most times it felt like we were at each other's throats. But
That one night.
I'd like to thank you for what the fuck is that?
I'm testing out Crocobro's attack.
All of a sudden, a crocodile blows through the window and bites my arm off. I say, I write, thank you, though, for being my ally in a city or a nation in which, coming into it, I had none.
Okay.
Oh. Oh, he's... oh,
What?
Babes.
Special.
Yeah, well, I'll just wrap it up then. That one, bro, Evelyn.
Okay, what's the second note?
And the second note says,
Die in hell, bitch. No.
yeah, literally, die in hell, you stupid bitch. You'll never take me alive.
Okay. And who do you give this note to?
I go up to the bartender and I say,
Here, Mom.
I say, this letter right here, and it's the first one, is for Touch. And this one right here is for Lucy, fuck.
Jesus, how hard is it to pronounce a normal American... Like, have you not heard the word Lucy before?
No, I'm playing it up now, Marshall, come on.
Oh, okay. I thought it was legitimate, like you couldn't pronounce Lucy.
And then once again, a crocodile blows through the arm and bites my arm off. I said blows through my arm. It's like...
Okay, so, a bio. So you, it's funny. It's good. It's a good picture. What? That is weird. You did change the name. Oh, it's changed for me now. Okay. So, so you write the letters and you hand them to him and he says, all right, if you send this to Lucy, she'll not be very happy about it.
She's already not that happy about it.
Fair point.
What's to a fire but a couple more logs? Triggered.
Somewhere on the other side of the world, Putty starts feeling nervous about fire. Unexpectedly. Water, fire. Okay. So the man says, very well, I'll get these letters to where they need to go. Where are you going?
I'm going home.
Dum-dum. Okay, well, I should just get into the docks then. The last boat's leaving soon.
Oh, boy. I'm trying to think, though, but how are we going to... Yeah, you know what? I'll just go home. You'll find me somewhere.
If you want to come back, you can just come back. Like, you can just, like, meta it, and your character can just be back in the Imperial City. Maybe you realize you didn't want to hide anymore. You know, whatever.
Okay.
It doesn't...
I was ready to say, because I do at some point...
It doesn't matter, because we'll have no idea what happened to you before then, so you can explain it however you want.
Yeah, okay, because I was about to say, I do kind of just want to show up at some point in some random cave and be like, I've been here for about a month.
Yeah, I mean,
staking her out.
we can bring you in as a small cameo appearance.
If you ever go into a cave ever, you know who to call.
Okay. So you head off in the distance, I guess, and just
To the docks.
to the docks. Do you charter the boat costs 6 gold to charter it to the nearest port.
And I will pay it.
Okay, subtract 6 gold from your character. The man says, "Aye, you're running away from something, laddie."
A little.
Most people do come down to the docks. Either that or fishermen. But, yeah. Well, I have to suggest, no matter how far you run away from something, it always catches up with you, eventually.
And when it does, I'm going to stab it in the face.
A really long break there. Pause in your speech there, laddie.
And when it does...
You did it again.
Let me have my moment. This is the last thing I will say.
Well, okay, chill.
And when it does, it won't be personal. It'll just be business.
Did you not pay attention towards the end? Yeah. No, that's pretty much what it is.
Yeah.
I mean, he pissed off the bank robber. He assumes the bank robber's trying to kill him. He doesn't actually know. It's a lot of paranoia.
Well, of course.
But now she's gonna come after him because he just wrote a dirty letter insulting her. No, the bartender. Okay, anyway. So the man says, "Well, anyway, laddie, the boat's about to leave. You better get on before your past catches up with you."
And with that, I step upon the boat.
Okay, you get on the boat, and the harbor master yells, "Hi ho!" Wait, no, I don't know actual boat terminology. Wait, no. Wait, I know. Give way with the anchor! Up with the sails! Drag heels and catfish! Okay, the last part was gibberish, but anyway, so the ship begins to pull out of the harbor as the harbor gates open, and the ship heads out of the bay as you see the Imperial City drift away on the horizon.
Come and get me now, you stupid bitch.
Okay, you already had your last words. Yeah, she's on the boat. She's like driving the boat. She's like,
"Shit!
Hey, sweetie, how you doing?" All of a sudden, the engine revs up. Shit! You know what? No, that's
My
gonna
guy
be
makes
the ending.
that face.
No, never mind. That's gonna be the ending. You, as you feel very secure in your knowledge of what happened. You hear behind you, "Buckle up, Teddy," and I love that line. The engine roars loud, and the boat begins to pick up speed and heads into the distance.
I like to think the shot is it's like the city, and then it pans to me, and you can just see me, and then all of a sudden, all you hear is that line, and then darkness, like black.
I like to think,
and then season. That's season 1. That's season 1.
I'd like to think that if he comes back, he's gonna be like totally like tricked by her. He's gonna be like he's gonna be totally chaotic neutral, maybe even chaotic evil when he comes back. Like he'll have changed, or he'll be dead. Okay, well that's all for this session, boys. I have got to go get dinner, so we should probably do the closing remarks. I can stick around for 2 minutes. Yes,
That was awesome, guys.
What do we need to do? I'll get dinner and we'll do it.
That was really awesome, guys. I'm not quitting now. No, I'm kidding.
Okay, so do you want to do that on stream or do you want to end the stream now? Okay.
Season 1 was great. I loved it. I loved the finish. At least. Yeah, you have to start the next one as season 2, okay? If it doesn't say season 2, I'm disappointed. Thank you for having me.
Bum, bum, bum.
I don't know how long my mic was muted.
Oh my god!
Sometimes you gotta rape some